Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. Tonight is a special night. And I got to tell you, this is always actually one of the most exciting shows of the year because this is when everybody's back from JCK. We have a lot of incredible brand new pieces. We've been hard at work all day yesterday, creating brand new for you. We've got some new stones, some new designs. So we are going, and I mean really truly starting off with an amazing way to get you some brand new jewelry. And I'm talking about pieces you have never seen the likes of before. And let me tell you, a big emerald is here. It's not just a big emerald though, it's a big emerald ring. It's designer style, so many fabulous yellow diamonds. This is the kind of material we were seeing in the wholesale show at trade booths, at, great, again, dealer to dealer, wholesaler to wholesaler, to the business itself. These are the kind of pieces that are going for about $15,000, and that's wholesale. Well, as we always say, we're better than wholesale here. We're going to give you, without leaving the comfort of your own home, we're going to give you a much better value on that, as well as many others. We've got a new ruby bangle. It's just a one of a kind. We've got a ruby band that is going to be very limited. That's the thing. We're still limited with items. It's going to be a lot of one of a kind jewelry. The prettiest piece, I think, today, as far as what's new and fabulous and totally different, is a flower ring, but it's a flower ring that starts with a large yellow diamond. Usually those tend to be a little bit more kind of classic and bridal. Well, we've got a flower ring with a yellow diamond, and then it builds and builds with yellow, pink, and white diamonds. So just like a beautiful bloom of a tricolor in golden diamonds for you. So that's also here. Keep an eye out for that. Also, we've got a big tanzanite now, even at the trade show. You can go mile after mile through Vegas and JCK, but you will not find a blue wing black D there. We bring them to you here. So we've got that better quality, that incredible value, and I've got your requests as well. I got already a couple of requests that are lined up. So Mary B, if you're out there, we've got a couple of fire opals that we selected for you that you very well may like. We also have Angela M wanted to see, I think, something she probably saw Monday night with me, but wants another look at that. Luckily it's here. It's that GIA certified 2-carat yellow. And then we've got some rubies and emeralds to show you as well for some new shoppers. So it's going to be a fun night and a really exciting night to shop. But of course, get on those phone lines early when you see something you love, because the values are going to be really incredible. And speaking of rubies, also we have that ruby band, the bangle I mentioned, but we also have a ruby necklace that is super cool. It's actually multiple stones of rubies put together to create a heart-shaped look in a necklace. However, it's really affordable and it's a full necklace. So we're really excited about that one too. And large turquoise. And then if you just want to go the classic route with nothing but white diamonds, we've got you covered there as well with a band that has one of our larger diamond weights all together, which is about 1.5 carats. So all that's happening, not to mention our large pink diamond. We have a carat 02 that's here. That is not the one that is that's $65,000 either. It's a lot less. So if you've been wanting a GIA certified 1 carat plus pink diamond, we have it. Speaking of diamonds, we have the 9-carat 30 tennis bracelet that came out to play tonight as well. So if you want the ultimate in diamond size in a tennis bracelet, that's here also. And one color change fiend, we're going to just dabble with those really exotics as well. I even have a pair of yellow diamond hoops. So that's just a little. And I'll tell you, if that didn't pique your interest, if one of those things I mentioned didn't pique your interest, you may not be a jewelry lover. And if one did, or maybe 2 or 5 or 10, then you want to stay with us because it's all happening in this 3-hour extravaganza. So we're glad you're with us. Make requests if you have them. Stay with us. And again, we are live for the next 3 hours, so you can tell us what you'd like to see, when you'd like to see it. We'll help you out there. So let's start with our first item, which actually is a ruby. This is not the new ruby that I have coming up, but come on over and take a look at it. It's item number 9270, and this is really special. It's a beautiful stone, and it's got actually the classic oval here at 1 carat 07, but I really was excited about the blowout because it wasn't all that long ago that we did see this on the show, and yet it had a much higher price. But I saw, well, there's one here, and that's the one you're going to get there. And look at how specialty that stone is with the clarity and glow that it is giving you. Plus, it is an oval. That's classic. It's got the big diamond halo around it. They're going to be 52 points in diamonds there for you, and it is one only. And the reason it starts off the night, there is a reason, right? And there wouldn't be a reason to bring it out if it weren't something really special happening with the value. Because one thing to get the quality, it's another thing to get the value that we have here on this one, which is a classic. And to get over 1 carat, you know how these really go crazy when they get really anything over a carat's considered large. And then of course we're going to see a couple of 2 carats that I pulled for a request later. So you know what happens with this chromium rich stone, and look at that. That is not one bit the dark, the hazy, the super, you know, opaque material that we normally see. This has got that bang, you know, that color, that clarity, that beautiful glow about it. This is what it looks like on the hand, and it's one only. And you know what? Just a couple of days ago it was $29.99, and it came down to $19.99 to save you an extra $1,000. Today it's better. A lot better. I've not seen a 1 carat, and trust me when I tell you there is no other 1 carat that is priced this way. So you want to get on the phone lines. If you want to change the gold color, you can, so that's no problem if you want to have the white or the rose instead. But this is a very important piece, and it is not even going to be that really special $19.99 price tag. We love that, but it's actually going to be $9.99 instead, just for that 1 and 1 alone. So that's a huge value on our ruby. That is over a carat still, which is really gorgeous. So there it is. And next month, gosh, before you know it, here we are already a week in to June. Well, next month it is the July. Of course, the big July birthstone is ruby. It's the only one. And so this is really exciting to have. So thank you, Mary. Thank you so much for your kind words. And hi, Christy. Okay, so I'm ready. Now, it's funny. I started with a ruby here, but we're going to move right into some larger rubies or emerald. And I got to tell you, this is my best emerald. I do have those 2 carat rubies. I'm going to start with an emerald that's special request. You know, it's funny. You know, you can always make requests to us here, you know, via the phone number you see below, through, you know, our operators here. You can always reach out to me individually. I will hop on those usually within a couple of seconds. And this is really a request that came in this afternoon. I got to tell you, I was so fortunate because I thought when it's an emerald request and you really want something stunning, this is really important. Emeralds, as we all know, and it's my birthstone, so I speak from a lot of experience here, given that it's the May birthstone. This is a stone that struggles in a lot of ways to get size, to get color, to get clarity, and to get all 3 of those in perfection and in unison is tough to do. Well, I'm going to start with our top quality emerald, and I got to tell you, I took a photograph of it earlier for our requester, and welcome, Regu. We're so glad to have you with us, and thank you, Christy, for hooking us all up. But this is a really important emerald, and in a photograph, it looked amazing. So you can only imagine in person and on television what this stone is going to look like, because it is achieving a 2 carat 32 size in a Colombian emerald. Tony, it's item number 9967. I cannot say enough about it. It's so deserving of this, one of our most incredible mountings we have, actually, which is right here. And it is that, yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. Now, this is brought out for, you know, for the consideration of a brand new customer who's not even really probably privy to the world of TVON. But it's funny, for those of us that like myself, I'm here almost every day and have been for 7 years. I got to tell you, I don't see many emeralds ever that look like this. So for all of us who are just hanging out, looking at great jewelry tonight, let me tell you something. This is a beautiful, natural Colombian, and I'm telling you, it is clean. And you know, just for the pure fun of it, we brought down a really special stone at a really special markdown tonight as well to try and welcome in a new shopper. So this is our 179 diamond mounting as well, and classic. So if you're really into a truly classic, and as far as just for you guys to know, for the 2 carat emerald lovers out there in ovals, this is my best by far. I don't even have much in the 2 carat range. Anything else was really opaque and cloudy in comparison. This is the 232 carat 79. Now we do it right. We finish the mounting on the inside where you have all that incredible, I mean, can we just stop here and look through the undergallery? I know the point of this is to look at the way it's comfort fit, but also it's important to look through this angle because you can see just enough to really look and admire the inside of the stone, which would be another way if there were inclusions that were somewhat hidden or anything, you know, really, if there was anything really glaring in the way of inclusions, you would definitely see it from this angle, more so from the top, and you can see how clean it is from the bottom of the stone, from the back of the stone. That is really impressive, and this has got the color, and it's got the actual clarity that I can't even find a flaw in it. Instead of being that hazy tone or that opaque emerald, it's just bright and clean and just gorgeous. And I got to tell you, I would just do anything for this stone. $12,999 is where it started. This is truly retail of $32,000 a carat and more, depending on where you're shopping. And $32,000 a carat, we all know, well, that's going to put it up in that neighborhood of $70,000 by itself for the stone. That would be retail. And then you'd have to add for the diamonds and the gold. We have brought a new markdown down. And I know this piece has been here even at $99.99, it's great. Even at $88.88, it's great. But when you're talking about truly our top quality, now there's one. We have a stone, admittedly, that's bigger. It's like a 13 carat. and that's going to be $60,000 right here on this show. This one is not, and it's not 88, it's not $79.99. We had a special request that I'm trying to get in that budget there that makes it somewhat closer to the budget, so it's not that, the bubble burst where that's perfect, that's the great ring, that's exactly what I need, but it's not going to be in the budget. This one will be right now, and you know what? Instead of $79.99 or even $69.99, we have literally brought it down to a brand new low just for tonight. This is what it looks like on, just truly classic. If you can handle a lot of diamond weight, and honestly, it would be almost a crime not to give this stone a lot of diamond weight just because it's so incredibly important on its own, but it's actually going to be only $5,999 for that one-of-a-kind emerald. That is my best. That's the only, for our requester, that is the only emerald option I even brought out, because anything else I would bring out is truly going to end literally pale in comparison. I do have rubies though, so if you'd like to see a couple of 2-carat ruby options, I have 3 options in rings that are all coming up as well if you'd like to see them. So that one is one option for our emerald lovers. And then we've got, like I said, there's a brand new emerald today, but it's going to be that emerald cut. And then this is going to be a smaller stone. Look at this though, it's coming up if you want a little more let's say a little more exotic kind of mounting. This is going to be that super elongated style with that beautiful 70-point emerald. So smaller stone, but a little bit more, well, a lot more yellow diamond weight. So that is also something that is coming up today that's really new for us. But I also have rubies. And let's just bring out 3 great options in all 2 carats. So remember, the $9.99 option is still here if you want that 107. And that was one that I was really excited about. But if you want to go up to the 2-carat range, I've got 3 choices we're going to show you that are going to be 2-carat plus rubies. And feel free to get requests in. Or Mary, if you're out there, Angela, if you're out there and you made those requests, we have those pieces here for you as well that you asked for. But here's our selection of 3. These are incredible rubies as well. And look at that oval in the bridge. Then we have an oval in the signature mounting, as we call it. And then, of course, the same mounting we actually just saw with the emerald is here with our best ruby. And I know we're splitting hairs here because they all have the glow. They're all incredible, but this, as I clean off the top there, that is the best. And you can see why. It's so bright and clean. So these are the 3 top ruby options, and I'm really excited to have for you. They're just thrilling because all over 2 carats in size, which is just really tough to do. Both stones, the emerald and the ruby, are both chromium rich. Believe it or not, chromium doesn't only produce one color in nature, but when you have chromium as the element and the main coloring agent to a stone, stones are really prohibited from getting really large sizes, which is why we get excited for a 232 emerald and why we get excited for 2-carat plus rubies like we have. Now these are open to, again, requester or otherwise. There's obviously one of each, but what makes this such an important trio is the fact that each stone is indeed over 2 carats in a ruby out of Burma, and that is all we show you. I don't show you rubies that are not Burmese. We actually have a great necklace coming up. We have a pendant. We have some earrings if you want to see them, but this is really an extraordinary way to get a 2-carat pluser. We're going to walk you through some carat weights. They're all going to give you well over a carat in diamond weight as well, but you can see that, again, same as the emerald. I'm going to sound a little bit like a broken record, but usually these would be stones that are, as a category, are completely opaque. That is not the case here with the emerald or the 3 rubies. Take a look at this. And we've got, I'll walk you through carat weights here so you know this is going to be the 2-carat even in the middle. So that's the smallest of the 3. That's a 2-carat with a carat 36 in diamonds. Then we go to the next size over, which is in the signature mounting. That's a 203. That has 128 in diamonds. And then you have the largest, and it is the best. I mean, I know they're all top quality. They're all out of Burma. They're all clean, but that's going to be the 220, and that is going to be 179 in diamond weight, just like we saw with the emerald. Any one of them, you can switch the gold color on. You will get your size that you need, and then stick around because we have a ruby bangle. Look at this. It's actually ruby baguettes and a band. So heavy on the rubies here to get you ready for July. That ruby band is coming up as well. Be super affordable, all those pieces. But before we go, I'm going to get you what actually is interesting because $12,999 applied here to both the signature mounting and also this back left. So neither of those are going to be $13,000 today. As a matter of fact, everything on this wheel is under $6,000. The most important one is going to be the largest size here at the 220. That's actually $58.88. And then if you'd like, we can do the signature mounting over here, which is also that 203. That's going to be, actually, we're going to get that one way down. That's our most affordable. Nope, you know what? I'll tell you, that is the most affordable by far. I can't believe it. That's going to be $34.99 for this big ruby. That's the 203 with the 130 or the 128 in diamonds. And then we've got $37.77 for that great bridge. So 3 different options that range between $34.99 and, of course, this $58.88. So 3 incredible ruby options there in rings. Then we'll get to that bangle, which is a one of a kind, the band, which is super limited, which you can get a couple of, and we've even got a color change screen today. So wanted to show those for a brand new shopper tonight, and again, looking for rubies, and has been, you know, again, when you're in the retail world typically, and that's usually where you'd have to go to get something of a higher end quality like this, you know, and you'd have to go to really high end retail, and then you're spending in the 6 figures for pieces like this, and you still aren't going to get necessarily Burma ruby. I don't have many retailers out there these days that work in Burma, so that's really extraordinary. It's just tough. You know, there have been sanctions off and on for the better part of 2 decades from any Burmese material. It's called the Burma Jade Act, but it really has, it was a importation ban on essentially more or less everything from Burma or today's Myanmar. So you've got a really good way to get, these are private collection stones that have been part of our ownership's collection for literally, well, in some cases, generations. That means they've spanned more than 50, 60 years in a family heirloom collection that brings you this kind of value. So huge opportunities, $58.88 and below. So we've got, again, they're open to anybody who'd like them. That's how we operate on these special pieces that we bring that are so limited, is first come, first serve. So let me know on any of those, all under 58 or $58.88 or less. The most affordable one is that oval and that signature mounting, which we all know. Again, my own mom, that was her first purchase from me back about 20 years ago when she bought her first piece off TV, and that was the ruby ring she owns and still owns to this day and loves to this day, but spent more than, a lot more than 20 years ago than you're spending tonight. So gotta love that, because not much can be, you can't say that about many things, right? Where you're paying less today than you would 20 years ago. So I can't think of anything really. So there are your options. So again, $58.88, $37.77, and only $34.99 for that ruby in the signature style. And let us know if you have requests. We've got plenty of them. And Christy, let me know if we need to see earrings or pendants. I brought those out, but I figured we'll start with the ring. I think the ring is going to be the best idea for gifting and all that, because it's just a really, especially starting with that bigger stone. I don't really have much in the bigger stones as far as earrings and pendants, but we do have. So I hope we're not done with rubies yet, because I do have a brand new, we've got a really pretty bangle, but I have a band. And let me show you what happens when we get into baguettes in rubies, which is obviously a really unique cut. This is going to be for a few of you, okay? We've only got a couple available, but it's just a brand new style. We've not had baguette rubies before, and this is item number 1120974. And I'd really advise coming in on the early side for this triple band. It's going to have the diamonds in the side, so you're still getting a carat in rubies. Broken up with those 3 stones, which are those baguettes. Of course, it's going to be about 1/3 of a carat each then, if they're, you know, right there even, and they should be on that carat weight. But you also have the diamonds between your rubies. On the very outside of the band, you're going to see those bigger round brilliant diamonds, which is awfully nice. This is a stackable band. So if you wanted to get a couple and use them as ring guards, you can. If you want to put 2 together, that would work as well. But it's a really mega value here with 1 carat, 9 points in diamonds, brand new. And then we have 1 bangle that's going to match it as well. 1 bangle for the average size wrist. So this could be, and again, great band. It's simple enough where you could actually, we're sizing, so you could actually get it in a smaller size, wear it as a pinky ring, or this could be thumb ring or anywhere else. That's the beauty of having a more simple, straightforward, petite band. Usually when we see rubies here, it's much like what we just saw in that trio. Bigger, oversized pieces, lots of diamond weight. This is also giftable. Think about those July birthdays that are coming up. This could be gifting somebody's birthstone, but in the ultimate quality and variety out there, and that's the beautiful part of it. So still giving 1 carat in baguettes, and baguettes are a unique cut for ruby, and we only have yellow gold. That's how it's got to stay. We have literally, guys, we have a couple of bands here, so it just means you can get 2 if you want to, but it's going to be gone quickly because it's not even $999. This is a mega value. Do not wait. We're going to blow out some rubies. So this is the great thing, is now we've got variety and different price points covered across the board on rubies tonight, and we're only 18 minutes in. Take a look at this band. It's not even $9.99. Who wants one? Let me know, operators, how many you have, because we got to count them down, but it's not even going to be $9 or $888 or $777. It's not even $699 for a band ring. I got to show it to you on, because it's, when I say smaller, it's because it's a band style that goes directly across. I don't mean a tiny band. I don't mean itty bitty stones. And yet look at it on the hand and how each one in particular still glows. They all have that individual shine and glow about them still, and it's not even $699. Are you ready? It is not even going to be, and let me know, guys, and it goes all the way side to side with the diamonds at the very outside edges, then the diamonds in between the ruby baguettes as well. And you know what we're going to do? Instead of $699, blow it out right now, make it $599 per band. You can get more than one if you want to, and then we'll go ahead and show the pendant earrings next. And we've got one pendant and a pair of drop earrings as well. So they're on their way. So they're going to be coming up. You will love them. There's a great value on ruby earrings. And let me know if you would like to have this fabulous band in your life. And Allison, do you have one already? Okay, how many? And then Jason, do you have one as well? No? Okay, so Allison's got one. We've got two left. Let's make sure that we move these on out, and then we're going to get you a couple flashes on some pendants. Then we'll be done with our rubies for the day, except for the bangle. We do have a bangle. So you've then got basically the whole suite as far as options go on our ruby front. And that emerald, don't wait on that emerald. Oh, that emerald is so stunning. Okay, coming up, we're going to give this 60 seconds. We got to move along. $599 on the brand new ruby baguette ring. Still Burma, still bigger diamonds there between and on the very outsides. I just love moving it from side to side so you can really appreciate how much glow and clarity each of those stones have on their own. This is really well done, and we have 45 seconds left to get that to you. Oh, I did want to mention this because there's been one before, and I know we needed like 100 of them, and we only had one. And we've got one back. It is do you guys remember the diamond encrusted cowboy boot? We had one once upon a time. I've got one today. So here's the deal. If you already know that you want that cowboy boot, it's the same style, comes with the chain. It's a pendant with the chain, so it's a full necklace. We only have one, so you may want to just hop on the lines, then we can show it to you while you're ready to go on those phone lines, and that'll probably help you out so that you don't get lost in the fray. I do have one ruby pendant, only one that's going to be sizable for you. This is a carat 59 ruby. We'll flash this by request. It's a round. So again, we were little limited on ruby pendants, but this is item number 8647, and it is a round ruby that is a 159 size. This one, boy, this has got a nice mark down. It's 80 points in diamonds as well. So you've still got that double halo. First halo is going to be a little bit of those medium diamonds, then they get much larger around the outside. Bail done up in diamonds as well. That's 80 points. You can have any gold you want, and of course, we finish it beautifully. So you actually have two-tone, as you can see. It's just the yellow gold setting for the ruby right now. If you want to go all yellow gold, no problem. It's a 159 Tony with 80 points in diamonds. We'll blow this out really quickly. That is only, and you know what? This was an $89.99 piece. There's something special about getting a round stone. We're going to blow it out for just $24.99, and then I'll show it on the hand with a measurement so you get an idea, and then we'll show it on the neckline as well. But it's got all that great finishing to it. It's really, really well done. There you can see from a distance away what that's going to look like, and then we'll give you the top to bottom. Let me know, operators, on those bands. I know they're still going out. We still have them for you. This one's 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom, and then we'll put it on the neckline coming up next. That'll give you probably the best idea of the size. So you can see that from a distance away right there. So there's that beautiful diamond bail that we have along with it, and then you can see that gorgeous, gorgeous ruby that's that round. So that's really well done. And right now in the two-tone, you can get it however you like it. So you can get either the all white, all yellow, or leave it as is with the yellow and the white gold. We'll go back on up close, show it to you one more time, and that'll be $24.99. I've got one drop earring to show you as well in a ruby. And so like I said, we'll have the whole suite because we are getting a pendant here as well. So this is just dazzling to see. That round cut is really attractive, very unique to see in the ruby world. And then we have the earrings coming up, which is going to get you an oval shape. Oh, this basically matches all the rings we had too. And this is going to be the earring drop style. We don't do a lot of earring drops in ruby, but this has got a great look how the diamonds form around it. They're going to be at the underside. I was really hoping this would sit on its own. I'll give it a little help. It's item number 7358. Just one pair of ruby earrings. Let me zoom back here and we'll show you up close of the rubies so you can see how these look. And that's going to be a total weight. Look at that. Same kind of glow, even in a ruby in an earring where you've got a match set. 322 total weight. That means each one is a carat 61. And you do have an 86-point diamond weight. There's even that exaggerated style. It's a little bit of wider hoop there that starts. Then you've got this beveled edge to the gold, and then the diamonds, which are going to be really a triple row, but they come halfway up the side. So they start at the base. They come a little bit higher on each side. So this is what it looks like from a distance away. I'll get you the measurement. And then, yes. Which one? We had 3 of them. Do you know which one? Okay, 9270. All right, I will, and let me know if they need to see it again, and we'll make sure we have the right one. And then I'll tell you what, guys, if you like this earring, We're going to blow it out, and we're going to make the earrings. Wow, this is a great value. One pair only on the earrings. Only ruby drop I have in an oval, and we're going to get them from $5,000. They were $49.99. I didn't think they would ever move or budge from that price tag. They're actually going to be $28.88 today. Let's take another look. Did you get a band there? Sean, did you get a band, a ruby band? Okay, so there's the ruby again up close. I'm going to go grab that ring that you got. Say it again there for me. Which one did you get there? 9-2, which one? Because I don't have those item numbers. Will we find, which ruby ring did you get? Please let me know again, because I don't think those. Oh, the 107. Gotcha. Okay. We're going way back. Not the 2 carat. All right. I thought you said 2 carat for a minute. Okay. So it's just that. Okay. The 107's gone. Gotcha. All right. And I'm going to show you the ruby earring on. I know it's sitting a little oddly right now, but I'm just going to get it put on the ear for you. And then that is going to be $28.88. So big, big value there. And then we're going to be moving along. We've got a ruby. Don't forget, I got one gorgeous ruby bangle that's new. It's going to match the band that we had there for you, and that's what that one looks like on the ear for you, just so you can see the movement. And then we'll go right back up close, and what I'll do is show it to you here so you can actually see that stone face up. And there's 2 great 1.5 carat plusers that are matched. So beautiful earrings, great pendant, lots of ring options. The oval, the 107 is gone, and then we've got a necklace later and a bangle. So we're getting you all ready for the ruby month ahead. And then I do want to show you this rose ring. This is probably the prettiest new design we've seen in a very long time. Just gorgeous. Don't forget about the baguette band. That is still here. You want to see this? It's coming up in just a little bit. This is the one I was telling you about at the top of the show that is so, so incredible. It really is. Starts with a bigger yellow, but you know where most of our bigger yellows start as a halo or a double halo or something like that. Sometimes a bridge setting. This is where we get a little fancy with it. And it's really special because you start with a big yellow diamond still, but then it's giving you all of those extras. Anybody excited about the cowboy boot that's back? We've got one for you. We worked really hard with the designer to get one more to try and help out all those requests. And I'm glad to say that tonight is the night, and it is here. So we're looking forward to that. We also have, let's not forget, we've got this special look, which is the yellow, the pink, and the white. So a triple row. It's like you've got triple rows of petals here, but it's all pave, so that's really special, and that's done to perfection. It's going to be an as-is piece there in the multiple colors of gold, of course, tricolor. I think about how beautiful that would be for our tricolor lovers. We had a lot of you guys shop at a band the other day, and that is the ring that just gives you a little bit more designer element to it. So let's get to our cowboy boot. I try to give a little fair warning here, but we're going to show it because I know that maybe you need to see it as a reminder of, oh yeah, that piece. But it's cool because the chain is going to come with it, which also has diamonds. And again, that ring is coming up, so stick around with us. And this is what, going all complicated here with all these setups here in the early part of the show. Take a look. It's our cowboy boot. It's going to be at number 9122. This is so cool. And just if you think about, you know, something with a touch of whimsy, right? This is it. I love this. It's 6 points on the, they always have that. I'm not sure why they've got one diamond singled out. I think they're probably, I can't continue to guess it's on the chain, which I'll show you. Let me show it from a distance away so you get a size reference here, because I want you to see where it sits. Now the chain's coming with it, which does have the diamond around brilliance, but this is what it looks like from a distance away. So kind of like it's stepping in motion here. And then you see the 2 diamonds that are there on either side of your bail, and you can choose to put them on one side if you want. I mean, you're going to be able to move that chain through the bail as you wish, but it's also a really cool design. It's got some great sizes you see here, top to bottom. It's going to be about an inch. Just a little bit more if you include the bail there, but it's all that diamond pave. Then you have that buckle design, which is done in that mirror finished yellow gold. It's yellow gold only. I'll show it on the neckline before we take it up close, but it's 75 points against that boot design. So you've got a really, really good look. You can see how it stands out from a distance, whether you're putting it against color or skin tone, either way, and yet how fun. And it comes with a chain, which is going to have adjustability and a lobster claw clasp, and you can take this chain off. So if you want to use this chain for your other pendant varieties, you can, because it's an upgrade to most because it's got the bezel set diamonds as we take it back close up. So here's what I'll do. I've got one only. It's yellow gold only. This is the back of the piece, which is finished as well. So it's got that great under gallery. And then the front. Yet again, and what we're going to do is we're going to blow it out right now. The very first caller, it's not even $19.99. It is only going to be $888 to the very first caller on that one. And that is super, super cool. Just a little bit of whimsy, but done in the right way. Okay. I'm going to need to get a white gold chain. You know what, Christine, we're asking, someone wants to see that ruby pendant on a chain. And just for the sake of being perfect about it, let me get a white gold chain if I can, please, just so I can show it with a proper chain so it matches. White gold chain out here, but I'll get one for you. So Christy, it's coming. I will show that. All right, coming up, we're on our way. We got one of the boot. That's it, just one boot. That's it. That's going to be it. $888. I think that's a better price than we had the last time as well. So, you know, exquisite value there. And then we'll show that ruby pendant again as soon as I get the chain out here. And then we've got one last color change bean, one last, it's the green color change bean. I have a gigantic pair of black diamond earrings. They're trillion cuts, they're faceted, huge value. You want the boot? All right, that one's not the boot, you know, but let me show this mandarin deal. I've got a great mandarin garnet coming up. This one I had to bring out early for the value. It is a value story here. It's item number 7881. Welcome to Wednesday. Glad you're with us. Did y'all miss us yesterday? Did we all go through, well, made it through our jewelry withdrawals on our Tuesday? Or should I say after that boot, withdrawals? Just draw it out. Okay, don't ask me to speak in a southern accent because I've tried. All right, this is the mandarin and the chain's coming out, so we'll have that next. And by the way, requests are here. Mary Fire Opals, and Angela, we've got the yellow diamond you want to see. I'm hesitant to show those unless I know you guys are here because otherwise they're going to go to somebody else and we don't want you to miss out. This is a 621 mandarin. Why am I telling you about it before we just show it and get into the price tag? Well, there's only one. It's a massive value and it's not going to last. So if you've already been thinking about a larger mandarin, wanting a larger mandarin, you might look at that information and a who's who might say, yeah, I already know where that's going to be. I'm smart, I'm savvy, I know where prices are. If she makes it a great value, it's going to be $49.99 done. This is such a value. That's why I wanted to give you a little heads up about it before we get into it because it is major. Those are yellow diamonds that are bezel set on the side. Think about that because we love that and the way it kind of pairs back to that very classic diamonds by the yard feel. You're getting 14 points of those, but it's only 4 stones. And they graduate a little bit, just a little. Are they the same? We'll have to look at it. I don't know. I kind of felt like they were graduated. Now that I look at it, I'm not sure. They're pretty close. And they're actually going to be, so if they were, you know, you figure if they're the same, they're about 3.5 points each. Not a bad size for a yellow diamond round brilliant, but it's got this mega value. So instead of $49.99, we're going to make it a lot lower. And yet, you'd think with a discount on a mandarin of this size, maybe there's something up with it. Like maybe it's not the cleanest stone. Maybe it's the, you know, something like that. It is clean. It's huge, it's clean, it's well done. It's really got the upgrade on the diamonds here with the yellows there, which are they yellow diamonds? Okay, because they're I would say a lighter yellow here. And we're gonna make it a really fabulous value as we try it on. 621, just making sure my eyes are, got an eyelash in my eye, so I don't know if my eyes, they're watering so much. I don't even know if I'm seeing straight anymore. You know, when you just can't, I can feel it, but I can't see it, so. And I've been trying for about 5 hours to get it out of there. Anyway, so not $49.99. It's not going to be $39.29 or even $19.99, big mandarin lovers. I sell mandarins a lot. This is usually a 90-point size price tag where I'm taking it because it is not 19. It's not 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. This is a major rare stone, and it's $1,399 for a 6 carat 21 on the mandarin garnet with the yellow diamonds. That is a little unheard of, but that's why we like it. So that is a one only, and you know what? It's even changeable. I wouldn't recommend changing the gold color because of the yellow diamonds. Leave it in the yellow gold is what I would say is the best option, but it's here for you. All right, coming up, we've got the white gold chain here. So Christy, I've got the chain to show you on the pendant so you can see how that's going to look. Obviously, we offer chains if you need it. Most gals are going to have a chain that is going to work with this ruby pendant style, but just to show you how it looks on a chain. We'll do that next coming up. And then, of course, if you need a white gold chain, it is available. We're going to be some of the great values out there on chains, but let me show this. This is the ruby pendant we had earlier, $86.47. And let me just latch it here and then we'll show it to you. That's got to go. $13.99 for a 621. That also, you can see the inspiration for the yellow diamonds was very apropos because it's got so much of those bright yellow flashes to the stone itself, doesn't it? So take a look at this. This is wild, isn't it pretty? So this is just how that pendant's the same pendant, But obviously, you know, somebody might say, if you're a first timer to TVON, you're going, she's holding the pendant with tweezers. What's going on with that? It's just how we show you up close. But that is how it looks. It is going to be on a chain, of course, when you wear it around the neckline. And you can see the bail is going to be a little larger. So if you have a little bit more substantial chain, or maybe our diamonds by the yard style, it certainly is going to wear well with those as well. But you can see it from a distance and how it's still glowing. Of course, it's got that finishing. And then, Tony, I'll put it on my neckline here so we can see it. Same pendant that I had held up to the neckline earlier, but you can just see it's going to be a beautiful look on the chain. And again, even from this distance away, still glowing with those reds, still that beautiful opulent glow we love to see that we rarely do with the ruby world. So that is just an incredible style. And for $24.99, I don't know, that stone also is giving a much larger face-up value than a $159 usually does. So really great style there. So that's the pendant we had earlier on a chain. Let's go back to the wheel. That's our $13.99 mandarin garnet, and that should go. And then we have our eagle design. There's an eagle necklace too. So kind of along those lines of something different and maybe a bit whimsical is going to be this chain, this necklace. It's actually a full necklace. So chain, pendant, all one here. Let's take a look at this. This is so pretty, and it's quite striking because it's large and it has the detail of some satin finishing pretty much at the top along the feathers there to give it a little interesting texture, but the rest is just diamonds on the feathers. There's even a burnished diamond in the eye. It's item number 988. We only have one as well, and you saw how quickly the cowboy boot went out the door. Well, this is 65 points in diamonds. Something about it looks even larger to me. And you've got a 16, 17, 18-inch adjustable necklace too. So don't worry about where it's going to sit because you have the opportunity to adjust as you please. But it's a really, I would say 1 inch from top to bottom. It's going to be about equal on the wingspan across the way as well. And then attached with the chain side to side. And then we do have this clasp here, which there it is. I was already explaining 16, 17, 18 lobster claw. Even the chain is diamond cut for you. So you've got that look. And then we'll show it on the neckline here before we show it up close so you can see how those diamonds are all set. But this is the kind of size you're getting. So very, very, very impressive size. I mean, you're going to see that from across the room, and then we'll go ahead and show it up close for you. But there's a great value on this one, and that's why we're bringing it out early. And this is a one only again. That is 2/3 of a carat in diamonds. You've got it in the yellow gold only. This is what it looks like up close. So let me show that to you as it kind of moves on me all around the place. But take a look at that. That is, I wanted to show you up close, but I know we need a little bit of zoom here so we can get you the whole look here. This is so wild, isn't it? Look at that design. See that satin finishing on our on the feathers there on the head, and then the beak is high polished, and then you've got all that incredible bigger diamond pave, and then that one burnished diamond is the eye there. And we're going to make this really affordable. It's not going to be that $39.99 it should be. Chain attached on either side. So there's no flipping on the piece until I flip it to show you the undercolor. I just wanted to show you how beautifully finished it is. But it's also going to be on that adjustable chain where it's actually going to be, you know what, skip it. Skip 39, skip 29, make it even better. We're going to make it less than $2,000. It is not going to be $19.99 either. It's a huge value. Yes, it is. And yes, it is, Christy. The bail is plenty large enough to fit chains with diamond bezels. Yes, otherwise known as DBTYs. Yes, as I mentioned, absolutely. It's deep enough and long enough. So yes, it'll work. And this is not even $19.99, our one and only. This feels Americana to me as well. It feels really super cool, and yet I love bird jewelry. I've always loved birds. They're symbolic to me. I'm going to make it, you know, better than $1,500. Let's blow it out. We'll make it $1,399 only. $13.99, and that will do it for one caller. That's it. That's all we've got. Don't forget, we've got a beautiful, beautiful flower ring coming up as well. We're going to bring that out. It's a one only, so that will be going out quickly. And then also a ruby bangle. Yellow diamond hoops are here with the big yellow diamonds as well. And this is our last call on the eagle. All right, coming up, let's get to it. We've got one color change spin. I want to make, by the way, at the top of the hour, we're going to do, can you handle a few more rubies? See, we got the request in, and with all the requests of the rings we showed and pendants and earrings, we didn't know that we already had so many rubies scheduled. So it's going to be a lot of rubies here, but we've got something really affordable for you coming up in a ruby necklace where there's a heart shape created out of the rubies. So we're really excited about that. We've got an incredible tanzanite value tonight on a nearly 10 carat. We had some 21 carats last time we were together. Last time we were shopping together, do you want the eagle? All right, the eagle necklace is gone. Congratulations. So see our fun, whimsical designer pieces going out. I just wish we had 300 of them, but we only have one of each. Pretty much the way we operate, right? But I do have really, really special, and the mandarin's still here, just to let you know. That mandarin, 6 carats, 21, nothing wrong with it. That was clean, bright, super beautiful. I don't know how we did that for $13.99, but we did. And if you would like, what we're gonna do is let's bring out the flower ring. Let's just bring it out. It's a one only, so it can't last long, right? I've been in the business a while, as a lot of you know, because a lot of us have been shopping together. Hopefully we've been shopping together, you know, for a while. And I've seen a lot of jewelry and go to all the shops and go to the trade shows when I can. And I got to tell you, seeing a lot of jewelry gives you a great foundational for when, you know, you see a piece, you generally know about where it's going to be. I think that's kind of the fascinating part about jewelry is I think it's, you know, when you know jewelry, you can probably estimate if a piece is really high-end or not. Even I think folks that don't know anything about jewelry kind of know when they're in the presence of something really grand, right? There tends to be there's a look to a piece and you can tell when it's really special or really important or really rare. This ring just has the look of $1 million ring. And I know there's that proverbial saying, looking like $1 million bucks, right? This ring looks like $1 million bucks. And it probably wouldn't be far off if you were in a retail establishment because it does have a large pear-shaped yellow diamond that's natural to start. And then it's got just essentially, it looks like, I almost like to call them ruffles because it's a floral design and they're petals of pave, but it really looks like ruffles of diamond pave formed around and around and around it. And yet we saw that you guys loved that whole tricolor thing going on, the pink, the yellow, the white diamond. Remember over the weekend we had the band? It was a triple stacked band. It was a pink row, a yellow row, and a white diamond row. And we had so many people love it because it was not only the diamonds in the tricolor, but also the fact that it was the tricolor gold behind it. So really, whatever else is in your collection, whatever else is in your own personal jewelry box, this goes with everything. But it also is going to be very, very affordable for what this is. I was floored. And that's why when I look at a piece and I think, oh my goodness, that would be like a designer piece, store window, right there in the front, you know, all by itself. You know, where it's got the spotlight on it and something like $1 million. This is nowhere near that tonight. Take a look at it. It's our flower ring. And I want to zoom in on it here so we can see. It's interesting because flower rings sometimes can look a little bit, I think, a little childish. And I think oftentimes, then when you get a really good one, it shows. This is item number 979. Oh, come on in. Come on in. Please do. This will not last. I can promise you that. And it's always worth it to be on the phone lines. Listen, we don't get offended if you're, you know, calling in and then you decide maybe it's not for you and you hang up. But I've got carat weights here. 39-point pear-shaped yellow right there to start. Then we're going to actually build. It's going to be 3 different diamond weights in addition to that because we're going to build the yellow, the pink, and the white because they are individual entities and they are priced differently in the world. So we want to break it down. So that's going to be an exciting idea. Now you do have 53 points in the, well, let me start with the yellow. You've got 22 points in the yellow. That's going to be the little first petal there around the yellow diamond pear shape. Then you have 53 points in the pink diamonds and the white diamonds around that are 81 points. Now, this is that beautiful piece. Now, it's really good size. It's not oversized though. How do you walk that line in jewelry? I think this one does it. Not going to be, we've had flower rings here on this show where they go really knuckle to knuckle across the hand. This is going to be very wearable. I wouldn't say it's a small ring. I wouldn't use the word petite, but it's not going to be that tremendous oversize where you can't put it on and wear it comfortably. If it's just a showpiece, it's designer, it's everything. We've got one only, and I need you to call in early because what can I tell you? This should be millions of dollars out, well, $1 million or so out there in the regular world. We're going to blow it out beyond our own $89.99 price tag, but we've never had anything like it. Is this a new line where you're going to start to tune in and see something like this on a nightly basis? No, you will not. It's the only one we have like it. It's brand new tonight. Like I said, this is one of the most exciting shows of the year because it's the freshest, the newest, the latest from JCK. So everything we've been working on kind of comes to this culmination point here tonight. And that's what makes it exciting. Like this ring, like the eagle. Oh, and the boot's gone and the eagle's gone. See a correlation? Whatever's brand new and exciting and different from what we've had, gone. This one fits in that category. Don't think it's going to last very long. Take a look at it. It's not even $89.99. I have got the value. I have got the value for you. And This is it. And Christy, I see your message, so let me know if there's anything you want to see again or if I can help with anything. I'll put the earrings aside, and then let me know if you want to see the ring and the pendant again. Or which ring, actually, because there were 3. And we'll do better than 89. Who likes it? I mean, I'm almost tempted to just say sold now, just to avoid the craziness that's going to ensue when you see this price tag, because I am a little bit blown away. And let's not forget that if we add it all up together, you've got the 81 points in the white. I love that there's 53 points in pink. That's very substantial. Then you've got your 22 in the yellow, but also that 39 pointer too. So altogether, 195 in diamonds. Here's what it looks like from the back. You can see the base and the foundation of the ring is white gold. We've got all 3 of the tri-color elements here. As you see, they're tiered and layered there as they work their way up to that centerpiece. And then we're going to do better than 89, 79, 69. I'll tell you, that is such a beautiful ring. Just perfect, isn't it? $59.99, $49.99. When values are this good, you dial in early and you take what you can. Get what you can. Nothing else in our inventory that is like it. And it's not even $49.99 either. How about we blow it out right now? And think of the intricacy in making this. If this were easy, we'd do it all the time. If this were simple, we could make 1 million of them. This would be everywhere in the jewelry business, but it's not just about the materials that go into it and the quality and exotic nature of those diamonds. It's about the fact that there's a lot of work that goes into putting tri-color pieces. Do you realize all those have to be cast separately? You have different molds for each of those layered petals. You have different castings, then it's all put together as one. It's not even $49.99. I was going to do $3,999 and just say goodbye to it. Instead, let's send it out fast. Don't even want to wait. Let's just move it out. Think about this value already. And the fact that I'm going to take it significantly lower than this. It is not even $39.99. Got to move some jewelry here in the first hour. Haven't done a lot of that. Got to do that, okay? Can't make it a total wash, right? We got to make sure jewelry goes. And then that's why, good timing for this one to be here, just because I'm going to make up my very own price. And we're already quite a ways away from the $89.99, aren't we? We've already saved a lot. We're going to do some more of that right here, right now. Take a look at it. Do not wait. It's not even $39.99. Anybody love it so far? Anybody thinking about it? It's not going to be $39 or even $3,500. We're going to blow it out. One only. Give me a call. It is $2,999 only if you'd like that one. That is it. $29.99 for nearly 2 carats. But it's pink and it's yellow and it's white diamonds, and that big center stone there in the middle that is that pear shape is stunning. So that is only $29.99 tonight. This is why you're shopping here. This day brings you the brand new, but best of all, it's bringing you those really, really big values. So huge opportunity and moment right there for you. Let me know if you'd like it. Only just that one, and let's see who's got it. And then don't forget, let me know if we need to see in the ruby pieces again. We'll do that. And then we've got the ruby band. Still have that ruby band with the baguettes for you. And again, Angela M. looking for the yellow diamond. Angela, if you're out there, or Mary. Sometimes I get requests and they never, ever, ever, ever pan out. So again, Mary or Angela, we've got rings here for you. We just want to make sure you're here before we show them. So that's going to be that. We've got a great wheel for you, and I'm going to show you 4 pieces on a wheel. And we're going to see what we can do on a big diamond piece and a really, really large alexandrite and a yellow sapphire. Here's the yellow sapphire that looks like a yellow diamond, doesn't it? Woo, look at that round. Yellow sapphire, pink sapphire. Oh, suddenly we're going with the theme here of the day. This is my theme this week. Yellow and pink together. Take a look at that. That's a big fancy diamond, meaning fancy cut. It's a white diamond, but it's a fancy cut in a marquise. And then we have alexandrite. So pretty expensive wheel. Or what is it? Yes, go ahead. Pear shape. Oh, good. Okay. So this is going to be the pink sapphire. Right here, marquise white diamond. Here is the yellow sapphire round. And then we have the alexandrite, which is our Cuello de Fogo. Beautiful color and clarity on that one. Isn't that great? And this will be, by the way, the marquise on its own. You can see that's just one diamond central to that ring. That is a 37 pointer on its own. So that's almost the size of the pear-shaped yellow we just saw in that flower ring there. So you've got a really, really good look. Now, here's what we're going to do. We've got white, yellow, rose gold on any of them. You don't have to leave anything the way it is here. Isn't that great? There are occasional designer pieces that aren't our own that have to stay as they are. But other than that, if we make it, we get to change it for you. And that's where we see here the greatest options, so that even though everything in the front here is going to be in the white gold, and then we've got our yellow sapphire and the yellow. Let's say you want the yellow sapphire and white gold. No problem. Let's say you want the alexandrite. Is that not one of the cleanest, brightest alexandrites we've seen? And keep in mind that alexandrite's a 51-pointer. That is not a small stone in the world of color-changing chrysoberyl. That's our 51-point alex. Then there is our 86-point pink sapphire with 65 points in diamonds. Here's the 37-point white diamond. It's a VS stone in a marquise cut. Oh, this would be a great like signet style. Pinky ring, thumb ring, love it for that. Oh, put a wonder ring around it, be great. And then our yellow sapphire round is going to be a 97-point unheated yellow sapphire in the round with 30 points in diamonds. Let me know which one you like. They are fabulous, aren't they? And this is where, look at these prices. So makes sense. If we're shopping them right, $39.99 across the board, all four. That means $39.99 each. That's where they should be. That's where they're supposed to be. We've got a whole different price for you. All you have to do is let me know which one is your favorite. That's it. There might be more than one favorite on this wheel, don't you think? And it's my job to make them affordable enough to where if that's exactly where you fall and you say, I can't decide between that one and that one, go ahead and take them both. If we can do this right on what is a truly, truly fabulous four, we're going to be seeing them all out the door in a hurry. And remember, these are obviously stones that we can't create and make again and again and again. They're just too rare. That's our only pink sapphire in the house. That is our only yellow sapphire, and there's not a 7-carat that's over $6,000. Here's your chance to pick them up. We're going to go ahead and blow them out, and I promise you, you do not see half-carat alexandrites that go from blue-green to red ever priced like this. This is a really cool opportunity for our lovers of, how about a diamond? One big diamond, but not a big price tag. That doesn't happen either. Bigger diamonds get bigger price tags. That's how it works. And yet, here's a 37-point marquise. Do I have another marquise cut in the inventory? Not as a center stone. So this is it. Your lucky day. We're going to take them a lot lower than even $29.99, but it's time to dial right now. What can I tell you? They're going to be flying out of here. It's going to be a 60-second deal as soon as this price goes up. And when I say goes up, I mean actually goes down, because the price is taking a huge tumble from where it's at $29.99. Take a look at it. We got to make sure these go. Every one of them's got to go. And I think we can do this. Can we go 4 for 4? I know we can. I know we can. I mean, right? I hope so. Sure, I had 3 rings though, Christy, so let me know which 2 you want to see. Oh, big one in the signature. Got it. Okay. Big one in the signature. Let me show those. Signature and the big 220. You got it. So we'll show those coming up, and you know what we're going to do? Instead of even $24.99, take them all. Take them all. This is your chance right now. Not even 24 or 2,000 or 19. Yes. Is she watching? Oh, good. That's good to know. She wanted the 2-carat yellow again. You got it. Angela will show it next. I've got this for, you know what? Make them. Hey guys, we've got requests lined up now. We got like a ruby recap and a yellow diamond recap. So I'm going to just make this easy. They were supposed to be $18.88 today. What's a lot of extra money lost? It's what we do. And it's more important to me that we get these pieces out of here in the next 60 seconds than anything else. So don't pay $18.88. Don't pay $1,500. We just saved you $388 off of where they should be today. Pink sapphire, yellow sapphire, big diamond, and an alexandrite. If I just told you about that wheel, any good TVON shopper is going to go, that's a pricey wheel. That must be her museum wheel at the end of the night. It's happening right now, and it's not even $1,800 or, like I said, $1,500. Still too much. I'm just trying to move 4 rings and in a hurry. So therefore, we're going to take this price and drop it down to $9.99 instead and just move them out. So take a look at it, because $9.99 for any one of those. Jason, do you have a favorite up there? Okay, let's show it here. And by the way, it's finished. on the inside. And let me know if they want to see it anywhere besides the ring finger. I'll start there, but obviously it would be beautiful pinky ring, thumb ring, however you want to do it. But that's a really good look. That's a 37 pointer, but it's even on a base of gold that almost acts as a border when it's set. So that actually is going to be 8247 is your number. We can do any gold color you want. Remember, that's the case on all 4 options. And you've got it for $9.99 only. Love this as a pinky ring. Love it as a thumb ring. Love it anywhere on the hand. So that's 30 seconds left. We're waiting on that big pink sapphire to find a home. Remember, the pink sapphire is 65 points in diamonds with it. The yellow sapphire, 30 points in diamonds. The alexandrite is a beautiful 51 pointer with 35 points in diamonds around it. We'll show the ruby recap, and then we'll show the yellow diamond recap as well. And we'll get you into, get in these requests in the order they were received, and that's going to be coming up. And so let us know on that wheel. 10 seconds remaining. All right, no takers. Well, good thing I didn't try 1888, right? So let me show the 2 rubies one more time. These are the 2 rubies under consideration here for you, and that's going to be either the signature style here, which was the 203, which is down to the $34.99, or the 220, which you're going to see. This is a great stone on its own, I must admit. But when you see them side by side, the difference being, and if you're wondering, it is a 17-point difference in size, but what we're really considering here is the difference in the clarity. And I think that becomes very obvious seeing them side by side. It's one of those things where if you just want a ruby, you're getting a great size and a great origin on the 2 carat 03 that's right over here with the carat 28 in diamonds. But if you are looking for, like, again, a super substantial important piece that is really fantastic, like the world over, meaning you could go out and spend, you can really truly spend a couple $100,000 on a ruby and it would not look like this. So that's an exceedingly important stone there in that 220 because of the glow and the clarity it has, and because of the great diamond mounting at 179. So 2 classic styles either way. There they are side by side. Remember, the left side is going to be, and it's got a little glow, just not to the point of where it's completely transparent. The right side, which is the 220, is a transparent stone. You are seeing the glow all the way through it. It's side to side, top to bottom. It's got that little, I think with a little bit more clarity and glow, you see a little more of that secondary blue color as well. And then of course the 203. So I can give you the graphics one more time here. We'll start with the 203, which Tony's item number 9458. That'll be the signature mounting. Remember, they're both finished on the inside. They both start in the yellow gold, but you can change them to white or rose. We do generally recommend rubies in yellow gold just worldwide. It's usually how a ruby is set. And then you've got the fabulous diamond mounting where either you're getting 128 or 179. So 2 great options. The information is for this piece on your left. And then, of course, we can go right on over to the 2 carat 20 here, which is going to give you that larger carat weight in the diamonds, larger carat weight in the center stone, and that's 0587 right here, and that is magnificent. The price tag difference, $34.99 and then $58.88. We just took a brand new markdown on that one just to make it somewhat in a price range. So trying to get that more affordable for you. All right, then next up, Angela's request for the yellow diamond. This was here on Monday. A lot of people talking about it, but it is item number 957 coming up for you. Thank you so much. It looks like for anybody who takes the call for our new register, it sounds like this is the ring that's going to be going out the door, which is going to be the 587, and it just is an exquisite choice. So I'll give you item number 0587 on that one. All right, coming up next, let's go move on to a next request here, which is the yellow diamond that I featured on Monday night on our show. It's rare because, yes, it's a 2 carat stone. That makes it rare. What makes this extra rare here is that it does have a GIA cert to go with it, and that cert tells you that that 2 carat stone is not just a natural yellow diamond. It's not just a 2 carat cushion cut brilliant, but it's also a VS2 clarity. If you weren't with me Monday, oh my goodness, what a show. What a show. We're going to try to top it tonight, but this is just, we're in 2 minutes here till our top of the hour kicks off. This is what you guys know if you've watched the show. We have brought you a really good selection of 2 carat yellow diamonds over the years, but this is what usually does not come with it. This is a full GIA certificate, and it's on a diamond. I know we see GIA certs sometimes on, you know, I've got one tonight with an alexandrite. I've got one on a pink diamond. This is for our yellow diamond. Rarely do we see that. It's helpful because you're getting the exact detail of every single facet, if you will, of your diamond. And the price tag is priced just like a non-certified stone would be. That, keep in mind, most of our diamonds, this one being one of those top ones, and why this one, right? Is there that question as to why is this stone certified? It's really, really, really good. So much so that we sent the loose stone off to GIA, Carlsbad, California. It's about 60 miles south of where I'm standing. That's the headquarters, the worldwide headquarters of the Gemological Institute of America. They are top when it comes to diamond grading. I know there are other diamond certs you can get. They're not as strict with their standards, so sometimes they're actually lenient to the point where it could say you're getting this quality, but you're getting actually this quality. So GIA is really, if they say it's a VS, it's a VS. And that's important, right? But you're also getting such an important mounting. Take a look at it because it does have 50 points in yellow diamonds beside it. That would be your 1/4 carat on the pear shapes, right? So you've got your 1/4 carat on each side. There's 1/4 carat there and 1/4 carat. That 17 points is what the round brilliants are around your 3 big yellow diamonds in the middle. Then you have the carat 20 of the white diamonds, 10 stones, 12 points each. They're magnificent VS stones. And this entire ring, not a surprise if you were with me, it's still a shocker to me, and I spent a lot of time presenting it on Monday night. And it's still a shock that this is not $24,999 as it's listed on our bag. Take a look at it on the hand here. What a stunning ring. Truly stunning in every way. Truly just stunning. Let me just even it out there. There it is. Look at that. For being a lot of diamond weight too, it's not oversized. It's set in a very kind of compact way, so it's really wearable. I mean, if you own something like this, I really hope you're wearing it often. And if you're comfortable just wearing it once in a while, okay, but I don't see any reason why it stays at home. Just put it on and wear it and enjoy it and love it, especially when you can feel so much pride that you are not only a smart shopper, but a really, really, really savvy shopper who knows a value when you see one and gets this for under $10,000. It's not even $99.99. It is going to be down to our absolute rock bottom. Cert coming with it. I'm going to put the ring back up close and then show you the cert in case you missed it on Monday. But to get a VS2 stone, to get one that is certified in this way, is highly unusual, and the fact is it's priced just like all of our other yellow diamonds that were a great value, except they didn't have nearly the diamond weight around it. This is the cert. Here it is. GIA is everything. It's the all or nothing. In my mind, I don't think you need a diamond cert at all if it's not GIA. Here it is, cushion modified brilliant. It is a 6.6 by 6.8, 2 carat U to V VS2. Excellent polish, very good symmetry and faint fluorescence, and your diagram. You're proportional from the profile. Follow the GIA color, and the clarity scale that we use for everything is right there. And it's $8,999 instead. So that takes our own $25,000 ring, makes it a whole lot better at $89.99 and gets it to one caller. So good luck on that one. That one's gone. Congratulations. And don't forget to call us on any of the pieces from our wheel just a moment ago. Looks like the top of the hour's here, so perfect timing on that front. Thank you so much on this yellow diamond. Well done there, and enjoy. Okay, coming up, and we do have yellow diamond earrings, by the way. New ones, big ones. You want to see these real quick? Welcome to the show if you're just joining us. I know it's hard to see from a distance, but that's a very large yellow diamond and white diamond earring that we have for you tonight. So that's coming up. Welcome to our show. It's Wednesday night. We're live from Los Angeles. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us tonight. We have 2 hours left, and we've had a lot of pieces in this first hour. So anything that you want to check on availability, do so now. Do so quickly. We'll let you know if they're still here. That wheel, that $9.99 wheel, Alexandrite, pink sapphire, yellow sapphire, and a big diamond here for you. So don't wait on those. I think some of our rubies are gone, but not all. So keep that in mind as you shop. Also, I want to show you something amazing in an emerald pendant, but we also have a ruby piece coming up in a necklace that is really affordable. And so we're going to bring that to you right now. It's the top of the hour, so we're glad you're here. Please make requests if you have them as well. Again, I'll shout out, we've had 2 of our 3 requests taken care of. Mary, if you're out there looking for fire opal, that was Mary B. Let me know. We've got a couple pulled for you that might be what you like. I have to show you this new design. It's a full necklace. It's chain included, obviously, with the attachment to what looks like a heart-shaped ruby. But a heart-shaped ruby, as we all know, is really rare to get. This we decided to have just the most sweet, dainty style, because so many of you are always kind of giving me a hard time that we have a lot of big jewelry, right? We do. And we deal in fine, right? We don't do the costume jewelry. We don't do synthetic or simulated stones. It's funny, I was listening to a baseball game on the way in. On my very, very long commute in, I listened to a baseball game. That's what I do. I'm a fan of an East Coast team, so I get to listen starting at, the game starts at 4 usually, and, I get to listen to the most of a baseball game. And I'm listening to the advertisements, listening through the audio app, and there's advertisements that are geared towards men. And no offense, men, but they are. And, you know, it's for men's underwear, and it's for fertilizer, and it's for diamonds. They say, looking to pop the question. And it struck me today because I listen to sports every single day. I hear a lot of jewelry commercials and diamond commercials. And it struck me because one of the biggest diamond online retailers is now selling lab-grown diamonds. They've been doing it since the 1990s, and they're kind of one of the big names where you used to just click, click, click and buy a diamond, and they're selling lab-grown diamonds now. And so again, what I've talked about on my soapbox a little bit about kind of muddying the industry a bit on what's a real diamond and what's not. And so all that just to say that we do specialize in just the very tippy top level jewelry across the board. But at the same time, those stones are so valuable, sometimes it prompts us to create a little more important of a piece overall, right? This is one of those still exquisite quality pieces, but really, 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 really affordable. How many reallys? A lot of them. Because this is more affordable than I can recall having a piece of jewelry in many years here on this show. It's item number 971. So I think giftable as well. I think, well, giftable because it's also next month's birthstone. It's also a heart shape. It is beautiful for birthdays, anniversaries. Really, at this price, you may just want to get it even if there's no specific occasion, because it's really that affordable. Let's say you wanted to do, I love this idea, and we only have a few, so I say all this because it's important to dial in early. We've only got a couple available. This is wedding season, right? A lot of people getting married, and still a lot of weddings, more now than ever before, because so many people had to put off their weddings for the last couple of years, right? I think about bridesmaids gifting, right? The bridesmaid's gift, is there a better idea than a piece of jewelry, but especially one that is significant of the event and the occasion? If it's a wedding, it's celebrating love. Why not have a heart shape? That's what this does. And you can see it from a distance. It's that little kind of station style that we know we love in all diamonds. It's still going to give you diamond stations, but what's in the middle is a ruby heart shape made up of 3 different rubies. I am so ecstatic. We've spent the whole the large part of the first hour talking about rubies. This is the most affordable way to get them that I've ever had on this show or anywhere else. And a lot of you guys have been shopping with me at different shows over 20 years. That's saying something. Let's take a look at 971. Giftable, giftable, giftable. But again, why I'm telling you all this is because we don't have that many. You know how you can turn on to a shopping channel and sometimes you can wait 3 days, a week, a month to buy it because they have 18,000 of them? That is simply not the case here. Even though we have more than one, we've only got a few, and I know that people are going to be taking multiples because it's affordable, it's giftable, it makes sense to give it as a gift. Let's see if we can show it here up close first, because I really want you to see how this is done and how it's precision set. I don't think it's going to sit on its own here, so I'm going to hold it up. But it's also 3 different rubies that is one fabulous square cut, so kind of like a little princess cut Asher there, with the round brilliance right up top. And what'd you hand me there? Is it? Okay, got it. Thank you, Colleen. That looks like it's from Monday as well, right? Yeah. All right, Colleen, we'll show it to you. This is going to be going on the hand here, and then we'll put it on the neckline. But is this the sweetest thing? And then it has a diamond and a diamond. Bezel set, 2 diamonds on either side. A diamond and a diamond. Bezel set, natural diamonds. And the carat weight on your rubies, total weight here is 43 points among the 3, 5 points in the diamonds, and yes, we're going to put in that adjustability of the chain so you get the lobster claw. That's 18, here's 17, here's 16 inches in length. Let's put it on the hand. Nobody's dialed in yet. I know exactly what you're thinking. It's an entire necklace. It's got rubies and big diamonds, and she said it's affordable. That probably means $19.99, right? It is not. It's nowhere near that. Nowhere. And look at the glow, and this really does, from any bit of a distance, it just looks like it's one heart shape. If it were, it'd be about a 1 carat plus or 1 carat heart shape. That'd be very, very pricey. Take a look at this on the neckline. I think this is the most important viewpoint for it, as we just kind of bring it along here to the center of the neckline, show you how that looks, so you can see how that's going to look together on the neckline, and completely like layerable. So if you want to wear it with something else a little bit longer, you can. It's just so perfect and so pretty and so petite, but that also makes it wearable. So here's what we'll do. Got a great value for you in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. I think you're thinking 19. Watch this. Yellow gold, white, oh, I'm sorry, yellow gold only on this one, rather. It's only yellow gold. And you know what we're going to do? They're made up, they're ready to go, they're on their way. Let's go up close as well. So I think it's fascinating to see how those rubies, the 3 stones, in 2 different cuts are put together to create that heart-shaped design It's not even $999. Do not forget about those diamonds that are bezel set, giving you very much that diamonds by the yard type of feel. And it's not even $999. This is incredible. What a great giftable. It's not, you know what, let's try something. We're going to need some collars. An entire ruby necklace going back on the hand so you can also see the chain from a distance, and notice how that chain is diamond cut. Looks fantastic with the glow of the rubies you have. The diamonds as well, perfectly spaced there, just about an inch or so away from the centerpiece, and then the next one too. There's 2 on each side. Remember that adjustability you're getting? So many of you are always begging us for more of that just everyday wearable petite jewelry, maybe great for gifting, whatever it is. It's not even $888, $777, $699, $599. What is going on? We need to make this really giftable, and that's just a tough thing to do in solid gold, diamonds, and especially in rubies. I was going to do $550. You know what? Let's try something different here. Let's get these phone lines rocking. I was hoping this would sit all on its own here, but it's not going to. I'm going to make this even better than $549 or $500 or $499. Solid gold and a chain goes for $600. Check your stores. You can pay $600 for a 14-karat gold plain chain. That's what you pay. This is not $499. It's got diamonds, rubies, 3 exquisite Burma rubies in the heart shape. Not even $499. We got to move them. Let's get everybody a necklace. Get one for yourself. Get one for a loved one. Think about July birthdays just happening in the next few weeks. It's not even $499. Let's make it $399. $399. We got a couple to go around. Blow them out. Even though that's brand new here tonight. And $399, operators, we're going to give it 60 seconds, but let me know how many you have, because that is going to be gone in a hurry. So if you want a necklace, here we had a pendant earlier. We had a fabulous set of rings. We had the 1 carat, we had the 2 carats, we had the big stones. We had the beautiful drop earrings. And this is only $399 to get you in the door on the rubies. That's so important. And it's here if you want it. 40 seconds remaining on that one, then we are moving along. Don't forget about the diamonds that are bezel set. Does anybody love anybody, right? I mean, think about it. It'd be the perfect gift for anybody you care about, anybody you love. I mean, right? A ruby doesn't have to have significance in the birthstone, but it really certainly would be a great way to go, because heart shapes are usually red or pink, right? So it just makes sense that way. We have 20 seconds left in backed up calls. We're going to be getting rid of these in a very, very short amount of time, because there aren't that many to go around. And that's the diamond cutting you see there on the rounds. Jess, how many for you? I just love it for bridesmaids. I think, you know, you want to give them something that they're going to use and wear and love, something that still is significant and reminiscent of the event and the day. I mean, wouldn't that be great? To get it for $399 for a loved one who has a July birthday, for a loved one who has a birthday any other month of the year, right? It's love. It's love. And you have ruby love here, because it's that heart shape. Look at it from a distance again, and then we'll show it on the neckline again for everybody. Yellow gold only, operator, so that's all you got to let me know is how many do you have? Jason's getting one. Sean, do you want one? One? What about you? Let's see. Allison, one? Okay, another one going out over here as well. Jess, I know, has one. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the glow of those stones. $399. Nothing else this affordable in our inventory in fine jewelry. And you're always asking me for those types of options for great gifting. For the younger gals, could this be a great first piece of fine jewelry for somebody in your life? Yes. It'd be beautiful. For the younger gals, maybe not 5. Maybe it's not the kindergarten graduation. Right. I'm trying to think. When did I wear my first piece of fine jewelry? To be honest with you guys, it was probably college. Yeah, I wasn't wearing fine jewelry. And I love jewelry. I was wearing jewelry, but I was not wearing fine jewelry till at least college age. Yeah, at least. And then it was, you know, during that I started in the business. So, you know, how many? Oh, one more. I thought she said 4 for a minute. We got one more going out. One more. One more over there. Thank you. Every line is locked up. We got a little bit of queue waiting to get through. Don't forget about those diamonds and the diamond cut chain you have as well. I mean, it literally looks like a heart-shaped stone. And I'm not that camera angle is just meant to give you a little perspective. It's not that far away. But it does, from this perspective, just look like you have a heart-shaped stone. We've had heart-shaped rubies in that rare cut, and they are not inexpensive to get. So $399, that simple station style, you can wear it 16, 17, 18 inches. Look at it against a little bit, you know, just a bright backdrop there, you can see how it's still glowing against a skin tone, against a darker color, against a lighter color. It always works. You wear it every single day. I'm into meaningful jewelry. At this point, it's all I'm doing. It's all I'm designing going forward is meaningful jewelry. Wait till you see my newest and latest. I'm very excited about it, but I got to tell you, meaningful, I think this is meaningful. Without having to know every detail about that person you're giving it to, I think you got to get one for yourself. This could link up. You could wear one yourself. I love that as far as meaningful as well. If you're wearing one and a loved one is wearing one, and even if there are many, many miles separating you physically, you still have something that connects you. I love jewelry for that reason, something you can each wear that is symbolic. So $3.99, let's go back up close here and show you again for anybody just tuning in. That's how it's all constructed to give it that heart-shaped look, and it's done in this really nice basket, so you can see the back there, how it's done, so it's actually going to sit nicely on the neckline. There's two going out to one collar over there, and we've got every line still locked, but I'm going to keep on moving so we can show you a lot of great jewelry, and we do have one ruby bangle we haven't shown yet. We will see that. I've got my color change Fiend, which is my one and only, and we have Colleen's request coming up next, so keep calling on that one. I know we have still a little bit of a backup, but we're going to get everybody through on that, and they're very close to sold out, so that's why I'm moving on. But Colleen wanted to get another look at this. Actually, I can't remember. Was it Monday? Might have been the weekend. Either way, it's that exquisite 651 at a number that is none other than a 4-carat 48 Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarine. Fabulous. Isn't that something? Christy, let me know if any other questions or anything else, Christy, that I can help with. Let me know if there's anything else you guys need, and I can do that. Or let me know if he did actually call in. I'm not sure. So just let me know if there's any other questions or anything else I can show you guys. But here we are with a very, very special 448, one-of-a-kind aqua, 448 with 15 points in diamonds. This is that ribbon design on each side, which looks fantastic. You also have one ribbon going one way and one the other, which I like because, again, there's no right or wrong way to wear it. There's no, this is the right side up, this is the wrong side up. I always debate on that. My signet ring is, I always can't decide, you know, the signet rings where there's initials, like how do you wear it? Do you wear it, do the initials facing you or facing out to the rest of the world? I always wear it facing out. I think it's probably something, it probably is a little known personality test on what kind of person are you, a people pleaser? That would be me. So yeah, it faces out so that everyone else can see it. Because at the same time, I ration it. I know what it says. I know what it says. I know whose initials are on it. So I wear it so everyone else can read it the right way. So that's how I look at it. But 448, my point is there's one ribbon. So you can see one as you wear it face up, and then everyone else sees one face up. So it's kind of a unique asymmetric design in that front, but I think it's really well thought out. 15 points in diamonds, Colleen's request, but first caller at $39.99. Well, watch this because you can only see really one angle right now. I need to show this upright on the hand so you can really see what it looks like as far as the color and how these beautiful bright flashes happen from an emerald cut that is still fully saturated where it goes literally side to side, top to bottom. The saturation is the same. It does not have a lighter color, you know, on one side or in one portion than it does the rest of the way. This is beautiful. It's not even, you know what? It's not even $29 or $19.99. That's a jumbo stone right there. We're going to make it $16.99. First caller on that one only there. You can even change the gold color if you want to. Yellow diamond hoops are here. Oh, I do have one men's ring that's new. It's an unheated purple blue sapphire. One new men's ring. One pair of black diamond earrings, one ruby bangle, one color change Fiend. A lot of one onlys here as usual tonight. Great tanzanite value coming up. Hey Andy, may I ask how we're doing on that ruby necklace? I must admit, I stopped counting. Okay, so we have right now 3 left. Does that include everybody's? Because I know we still have a lot of people. Okay, so let me know when those are sold out. I'll let everyone else know. Okay, $16.99, Colleen. You got it. All right, congratulations. Thank you so much. Thanks, Colleen. This one is spoken for. Oh, I do have a diamond band. I want to get this bangle here because the last time I had a ruby bangle, it was the round stones. These are the baguettes that matches the ring, which I'll probably pop in for another look because I think we still have a ring left. But this is the bangle. Now, it's a really cool design. It's not latched in the back because I'm about to try it on. It actually latches in the rear center as opposed to the sides, and all of the back is a little bit flexible. So it makes it really easy to get on because when you do this little button closure, it's just going to lock into place. Item number is 984. It's brand new today, and it's a yellow gold only average size bangle. So it's going to work for if you wear anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5 inch bracelet, you're good to go. This has a total carat weight. Oh, it's important. It's really important. The total carat weight on this one, very important because those are all baguettes. They're all matched. I know you're seeing that. But it also is 401. Yes, because the last time we had a ruby bangle was 7 stones, was it? Was it 6 stones? And it had about 2.5 carats. This is 4 carats 01 of Burma baguettes, 26 points in diamonds. That's actually 2 round brilliants between every single one of the rubies. And then this doesn't look like it'd be flexible, but it is. So if I show you real up close here, this is how it moves. You see how it's a little bit flexible? I'm not going to say flexible like it doesn't expand. It's not like a slinky. Those were fun though. Okay, I just sounded really old. There are people in this phone bank who don't even know, Jason, do you know what a slinky is? He has no, you don't? He has no idea. What about a yo-yo? Have you ever heard of a yo-yo? No, that's for real. Like, I don't think, have you heard of a yo-yo? Yes? Slinky, no. Oh yeah, he does know. Okay, so it's not like, I mean, right, I just have to, it's like we're playing, there's a whole game show about it, about generation gaps and stuff, right? And it's so weird because I used to be one of the young generations and, you know, now I'm not. All right, but I'm still a millennial, right on the cusp. Here we go. So I'm going to stick to that and be proud. Still sounds old. You've got the double stack and diamonds. So again, it just, when I say, like, I don't want you to think it's like one of those stretch bracelets, right? Because we see those, so not in fine jewelry much. This is just a little bit of, they do this little kind of hinge nature to the back where it's segmented. That just makes, watch this, I'll show you. It's one only, it just makes it easy to put it on. So what you're going to do is just kind of expand it, still go in from the side like we usually do with a bangle, this oval shape, and then you have this really easy way that it's going to latch together. But you can see it from a distance how it's going to be that stunning design. And then it all latches right in the back, right where the base of your wrist is. But it's really super easy on, easy off because right there it's flexible. So you're not pinching, there's nothing that you're, you know, forcing. It's just really, again, going to give you ease of how it actually closes and how it actually comes together. So really simple. One only though. That's what's not simple is that you got to dial in early because there's going to be a lot of people looking for a ruby bangle, especially when this $49.99 bangle is nowhere near. Actually, what I'll do, Tony, next is put it on the wrist a little closer. Obviously, that's your across the room. You can see it's not going to be this overwhelming bangle, but it's also got presence. So stackable, yes. You could wear it next to other things like your watch or other bangles. You've got a little button release. So it's not a cuff. It's not just going to stay open like I have it. It's actually going to clasp closed just like a, you know, an insert closure would. And then to release it, you've got a little button, much like we do on our hoop earrings that you see where we do that little button release in the back. Take a look at it on the wrist here. That's what it's going to look like from a distance away. And again, average size bangle bracelet, and then it just closes. I'll show you that up close, how that works. But you really get that look almost like it's a tennis bracelet, right? But sometimes, you know, when you're paying for rubies going all the way around a 7-inch bracelet, it's going to be a little bit more pricey than if they go halfway. But it's still giving you that look. Do you like it? It's not $49.99. We're going to... Ruby drops? Oh, wait a minute. Can you tell me who it is? Okay. Perfect. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't someone else because I know he wanted them. Okay. Is he getting a ring as well there? Let me know, Tim, when you know, or Sean. Tim, Sean. Okay, we're good. All right, how about this? 49, 39. What did we do the other day on a smaller carat weight? We had what? Oh, it went in an auction. It was really low. Yeah, I just want to show you how this closes. See how it's got that little button there? See the button on the right side? So it's going to latch just by putting one side in the other, just like so. Then it closes, it clicks, it's locked, and that's it. There's no extra closure or safety. You don't need it. Did you guys see it did like a double click there? That's when you know it's locked. The button is there for when you want to open it, for when you want to release it. So that's really important as well. They created that nice basket work behind all your rubies, so you have a nice smooth kind of feel against the wrist. Let's turn it on back around and let's get you a better price than $39 or $29. Better yet, we're going to make it $1,999 instead, but there's only that one. So that should be flying out. And you know what? I'm going to recap that band in case you missed it or joined us a little bit late. Totally get it. A lot going on tonight. So let me just recap the band that is the perfect match so that if you want to see what we had for $5.99, you got it here. On the necklace, that's what's left. I have good news for everybody. The heart-shaped ruby necklace, there are still 2 left. What's the bad news? There are only 2 left because I think there's going to be a lot of people still wanting to pick that up. Here's the band that we had earlier. And by the way, if you tilt this up, those rubies have the same glow the band does. I'm just hoisting it with the tweezers here so you can see it. But this band ring, look at that. That's a really good look as well. So that'll be $5.99 for the band, and that's the perfect match. So I want to put those together. Still have a couple of band rings here, but we only have just the one on the bangle. So that'll be that. So yellow gold on each. They stay that way. $19.99 on the bangle, $5.99 on the band ring, or you can just get them both. We have a big tanzanite deal. We have a turquoise that's new, but also really, really big. And we have, and that was 7358. Okay, so Sean's got 7358. And then here we go. Let me know if we have any other questions or requests. We're about reaching towards that halfway point of the show as well. I do have one color change theme, so it's our only one. So that needs a look. So let me know on the bangle, $19.99. Here's the ring that was down to just $599. So that's a really important way to go if you like a ruby band. We don't do ruby bands all that often. Remember, just tonight we saw 1 carat and 2 carat ruby rings of all different styles, but that is the only one like it in that kind of motif. Here's 237 coming up. This is a very special Asher cut. It's funny though, you would never expect for an Asher cut, ever. How does an Asher cut have brilliance like this? You know what Asher cuts do. They're like a square emerald cut. They have step facets that go completely perpendicular to each other, right? Well, how on earth do you get within the Asher, how do you get this complete starburst effect of brilliance? Welcome to the world of really good color change speen. That is the only reason. This is defying the cutting is what it's doing. We have one. It is our only color change speen left in the inventory entirely. I brought a few of these new ones out probably about a month ago. We had a few, teeny collection, gone. This is the only one left. And it's, I don't even think it, I know it's sold, so it probably just was a transaction that didn't end up going through, and so we have to bring it back out. And here it is. 106 is the size, 56 points is the double halo, and there is only this one. Every single color change speen is a one only. They're all unique, they're all special, but could this get any better? And to think that that brilliance looks so good here in this light, but what happens is, if you have a different light source, that color change speen, as the name implies, changes color from green to red. So you have the green to red phenomenal ability, but it's what it's doing right now in regular light. By the way, this isn't the magic of TV, okay? We have no special effects. We have no magic except for the jewelry. The jewelry is the magic. We don't need the lights and the cameras and filters to work magic. We don't even have fancy lights or fancy cameras. We just have basics. And the jewelry speaks for itself. This isn't a function of, oh, there's a star filter on a camera, or, oh, there's just this really, really powerful light. It just looks like this. It's one of those stones that looks like it looks a little supernatural. It really does. Take a look at it. We have one only. Let's blow it out. Carat 06, 56 points in diamonds, and we're going to make it very affordable. Last one, though. I don't know if we're ever, I never say never, but it's unlikely we're going to see any more of this top quality come through. And even if we did, the way prices are going, hey, we were just in the wholesale world the last several days, and wholesale prices, as we've been reminding you, are not inexpensive. So make sure, because nothing's going down in price, nothing's staying the same in price. They're only going one way, and that's up. So take values while they're here. But this is not even that $49.99 price it started as. We're going a lot lower than that. Oh my goodness, how wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Christy. Wow, that's wonderful. And you helped him out with, is it the earrings, the ring, and the necklace? Okay, just the necklace and the earrings? Fabulous. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. All right, so how about this? $49.99. It is not. It's not going to be. I will just blow it out. Make it just $1,999 for our last of the Sphenes. Last of the color change Sphene right there and now. That is it. Fabulous. And a really, really good look there at $1,999. What a great opportunity. And now we do have about 30 seconds with this one. We've got another great wheel coming up. I got turquoise here. It's a big one. Oh, my goodness. Is my mom watching? She might be. All the games are over, so yeah, that's what I mean. I say it because it's the mom stone. She's going, what? The mom stone turquoise? Wait to hear the carat weight. It's mom stone. 976 coming up. 976, brand new turquoise. Huge size. We're down to one ruby heart-shaped necklace. One and one alone. And all those big ruby rings still here. If you want any of those big ruby rings, make sure you dial in. We're happy to help you with those. Let's take a look at this, though. This is my turquoise. It is item number 976. It's new. It has millgrain, simple, elegant diamond accent weight to it. But it's a 726. That's her birthday. That's her birthday. It's a 7 carat 26, which also makes it our largest turquoise besides one. But the one other one that's here, it's actually out here on set tonight. It's great, but it's also thousands and thousands of dollars. This one will not be thousands and thousands of dollars. Stays in the white gold. What this really does gives you a more simple diamond weight, because we've been one to really bring quite a few rubies or quite a few turquoise that have more substantial diamond weight, yet always nice to have options, right? Get the big stone, get a little lesser diamond weight. We are halfway through the show, so we are looking for your requests as well. Got a lot still to show you, but I got to tell you, we've shown you a lot already. So if there's anything we can bring out from the vault, please let us know. We will do that for you. We'd love to help you out with requests, as we've been trying to do all night long. This is where you're getting a more simple 14-point diamond weight, but they're all substantial round brilliance. You've got one on each side. It's kind of flanked by a trillion shape, if you will, that's got a little open cutout detail. And then talk about detail, it's got a little bit of an edge, which is truly like a millgrain shape that's happening where all your gold is on the side. So it gives it a little extra, just a finer kind of detail that we like to see. Just makes it look a little more important and a little more prominent. And you definitely have that here. White gold only. Let's take a look at it. Let's just move it. It's going to fly. You know that, because it's also a really affordable price tag. To get a big Sleeping Beauty these days is not easy. It's not inexpensive. This one will be. Again, it's got to stay in the white gold, though. You're about to find out why that is. And it's not going to be a $29.99 price tag at all. So huge opportunity, big moment here. But it's also not going to be $19.99. Come on in. There's only one. Let me know if you like it. This is a very, very, very important piece. And we're blowing it out right now, $9.99. That's it, 60 seconds it's gonna go, and then we'll try it on for you as well so you can see how it looks on the hand. This is massive. Now look at the diamonds. One directly there on the side, three more. Those are, or is it four? It looks like there's a little, a little curve where it comes up and around. So you've got 4 additional diamonds on either side, and then your bigger one that's in that trillion setting there. So that really kind of look of a nice little cutout detail on the sides, and then those bigger diamonds directly east and west. So there they are. And that's your diamond weight. There's it is in white gold, and that's going to be only $9.99 if you'd like it. It's a great way to get a huge Sleeping Beauty turquoise stone when they are rare in those big sizes. So that one's going to be $9.99, white gold only, huge value. I have a big one stone that's around, that's larger. I believe it's 13 carats. It's just thousands and thousands and thousands more in money. So just really think about, getting a big stone at a small price is oftentimes, well, that's really what value is all about. Let's talk about this huge tanzanite, because as we are at this halfway point of the show, and truth be told, this wasn't here all that long ago. It's not brand new tonight, but it is looks like the only blue wing I've got. If you've got a request, we can always bring one out. But there's a reason this is kind of that standalone piece here tonight, and it has everything to do with you. Your requests, what you were looking to do here. I'm going to show it to you right now. It's going to look familiar. A lot of people are probably going to say, oh, yes, I remember this. Blue Wing Block D, not only that, but has these massive diamonds on the sides. It starts with the marquise, 2 other pear shapes, brought together as a trio here, almost like a little bit of a take on a floral on the sides. We had this just the other day. $14,000 TVON ring. It's got it right here on the bag still. They didn't change any of that. It's 898 is the item number. This is a just under 10 carat. It was Monday night that I was here with you at the latter portion of the show, had a trio of 21 carat stones. 2 out of the 3 went, actually, I think all 3 went, actually, one just went after the fact, and gone. And that's obviously a size that doesn't necessarily work for everybody. Well, this is a size that's still large, 9 carats 56, oval classic, but it's done in a way that's pretty unique because a lot of times we are seeing our smaller, our medium, and our larger stones with a lot of extras around it. I mean, literally around it. So whether there's diamond weight, it's a lot of times double halos, bridge mountings. It really expands the overall size of the ring. And so many of you have said to keep it more compact so that you can take a bigger stone and it's still really wearable when you have that bigger stone, because we kind of keep the diamonds from expanding the length of the stone even more, and it keeps that wearability intact. This diamond weight is huge. It's 82 points, but there are only 6 stones. And so they're going to average out very large. But there's also going to be that big price tag that we got to take care of, because that $13,999 didn't work the other day. I don't think it's going to work tonight. This is what we live to do. But there were also a lot of requests. A lot of you loved it, admired it, enjoyed it, saw it, thought that's a really nice option. That might be something that's going to work for me. It's just a matter of taking the price down. Rare to have a blue wing last 1 airing. This one probably did because it was $14,000. So that is a little more pricey than where we typically are. But the color is there. The saturation is there. Yes, the reds. Hope you can see them on TV. Trust me, I have looked at this stone now. This is my 2nd time bringing this to you. Reds are there. You've got the huge diamonds. We wouldn't have added the pear shapes and the marquise cuts in that level if it weren't an important stone. Because that's actually, even though it's 82 points, that's a more important mounting than if you had a carat, carat and a half, 2 carats. Because instead of bringing you a lot of little stones, it's bringing you 6 huge stones. So we know that really ups the rarity of those diamonds. But it's also not going to be $99.99 tonight. We're going to help somebody own this one. And here's the deal. We have done some really, truly remarkable things with tanzanite pricing of late. And it's one of those that's really, I think, recognized because we've been very transparent about breaking down the value. And that, simply stated, is about letting you know, and not something you can't calculate at home yourself on anything you're watching or anybody's. It doesn't need to be ours. I think you can look around at anybody's stones, tanzanite, what have you, and really figure where that per carat is. But keep in mind, we have the best there is from that one source in the world ever, and it's right here and only here. It's our exclusive. So that's not something typical to see the best material go for the best per carat price. But that's what we're going to try to do here now to make this one disappear tonight and to give you that opportunity. Take a look at it. We're going to show it to you here, and I got to try it on. So you can really see what it's going to do size-wise and how it's going to present on the hand, because that, I think, is a big attraction here of this particular mounting, this style. And that probably gives you a much better idea when you see it up close. That's one thing, but to see these stones from a distance really drives the point home of how massive those stones are. And on average, those diamonds are about 14.5 points each, on average, because you can see the marquise is a little bit bigger than the pear shapes. So figure the marquises are probably about 16, 17 points, the pear shapes a little less. I'm going to do something wild, and we need to get you on the lines here. That is quite the ring. Do you realize out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of blue wings that I've had, this is the only one set like this? It is not going to be $99.99. There's only one way to do this. It is to put this piece on the good old auction block and hope that that makes it that value, because otherwise at $99.99 it's a good deal. But keep in mind that that's still going to be, and did I say $956? I don't know where I got that, Tony. Forgive me. It's $947. So I just looked. I'm obviously going on memory, and that was not a good idea. $99.99 though, here's the per carat. $947. So it's still just 9.5 carats, but that's really a great value. We're going to do better than $99.99. We're putting it on the auction block. It's not going to be $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, $6,000. And I can't do $5,000 because even there, with that great value on a $947, that's still $527. Guess what? That's not going to be the best tanzanite value anywhere. That's what we're striving to do. So I can't get 5. I probably can't get 45, even though now that tumbles down to about $470 a carat. We're not doing 45. We're not doing $4,500 or $4,000. And $4,000, this is how it breaks down. That's going to be $420 a carat. Here's what I've got. $10 increments. Got to move it. Got to get this one to somebody tonight. Had this once on the air. So many of you raved about it. Loved the design. Loved the uniqueness. Loved the big diamonds. That's always an attraction, right? It's not even $4,000 to start. The disadvantage I have is that me and my big mouth have been telling you about per carat prices for some time now. So it's like we almost look at every single stone under that same level of, okay, but will that top the per carat pricing we've seen in the past? Regardless if it's a 1 carat, a 5 carat, a 10 carat, a 20 carat. This is in that upper echelon range. It has that ideal color. It is one of those that should be inherently more pricey, but it's not, because it's not even $4,000 to get this one started. It's not 4, it's not 39, it's not 38, it's not 37. But this will take this to a level we should not see, a level we don't see on 10 carat or 9.5 in this case. It's not even $3,700, and this is a more highly value mounting. It just is because of those bigger diamonds. When you have diamonds, most of our accent stones are 1 point. When you have diamonds that are averaging out to be over 14 points apiece, that is no longer an accent. That is no longer a melly material that you got, by the scoopful, that we've got access to no matter what. And they're still VS. That's important as well. They're a big size, but they're still VS material. It's not even $3,700 to start. It's not going to be $3,600 to start. It is going to be our best value. And this is going to take it down to rivaling those best ever per carat levels we've seen historically, $3,500 a carat. With the massive diamonds, 6 of those, fancy cut white diamonds that are VS, and you can have the gold color any way you want it. But $3,500, let me tell you where that breaks down, because that per carat's really, really important, because at $3,500, that now means that if we get the open, which I would really hope we do, that is $369 per carat. Think about that. 3,500, 9 carat 47, $369 a carat. Put it out there. Free diamonds, free gold, free labor to put it all together. And that is why it shouldn't be $3,500 to start. And you know what? It isn't started. It doesn't have an open. So this could be, well, classic example of we didn't see the auction coming. We didn't see this happening. This wasn't supposed to happen. It was a $99.99 piece, and that was discounted $4,000 to get there. So now instead, and you know what? No open. I can't give up on this. It's too pretty of a ring. It's too bold of a ring. Let me grab it here and show it to you from a distance away. That's the across the room on that ring. That is substantial. That's a big look. It's a big wow, and it's got so much impressive diamond weight. You know what? I can't leave it here. Cannot leave it here. We're just going to make an executive decision with 20 minutes going on until we get to our final hour tonight. I cannot leave a 9.5 carat tanzanite at this kind of value. And listen, if the value is, that's not the issue. That's not the issue. And I can't imagine it's the style, because this is something that, unlike where we tend to see kind of the same types of mountings over and over because they're what's popular, here's that departure, but totally classic at the same time. So that makes sense. Not 35. It's going to be $3,499. I just got to sell it, so we're just going to give it one low price. We're not going to spend the time on it because I got to move it. And that should, well, now that per carat price came even lower, technically speaking. But this is the one to get. And we're just blowing it out. $34.99, first caller only. Take a look at it here up close and personal. Boy, did you see the reds there? Maybe we got to move it a little bit more to see the reds, because they're all coming through. Look at that, from the very sides all the way out to the outer edge of that oval are where those bright reds are coming through now. You see it going all the way out to the outer edge, and 3 massive stones on each side. $34.99 does it. That's it. We're going to give it 60 seconds. That's all. And that should be gone in a hurry. I would not imagine it could go any, right? What is there, what's it missing besides a great home right now? That's all. just needs one great home on that blue wing block D. We've sold all the new pieces that we have. I do have another one that's an emerald coming up. Let's show you the big emerald. Well, that emerald is really good. It's a really good emerald. It's a cocktail ring. Do you like this emerald? Look at that. A shield design. I love it. We've got yellow diamond earrings that are here. They're remarkable. We've got, they're about 5 carats. Actually, yeah, about 5 carats in diamonds, in yellow and white diamonds. We also have yellow diamond hoops, men's rings. We've got a lot of great pieces. We have our largest tennis bracelet here. We have a pink diamond that's here. The list goes on and on. It's a certified 1 carat 02 pink diamond, by the way, if you're thinking about this one. And oh, by the way, it's not $65,000. Like the only other pink diamond I have that's this size, $65,000. This one's not. Oh, and speaking of big diamonds, there they are again. That is very important. Look at this. This is going to be item number 641. Platinum, 18 karat rose, a 102, or I'm sorry, a 101 pink diamond, and a GIA cert to go with it. A carat 79 of pear shapes and marquise cuts around it. Hello, all natural. My goodness, what a piece. So that's here as well. Give me a call. It's not exactly inexpensive, but it's definitely our least expensive of our 1 carat pinks. And we've had 2 historically prior to this that are about $65,000. We're doing a lot better on this one. So if you like it, just wanted to flash that for you if you're thinking about a really important piece. I've got this massive floral. This is what we had the other day in a pendant, although there was a difference. The pendant was in rose. This one's in yellow. It's item number 7796. But I know it's a beautifully popular ring. It's the orchid design. This is the ring version. And yet it's 66 points of Russian demantoid and 204 of white diamond weight in pave all over these petals. Pure perfection here, but it also is going to be that huge blowout price tag because it's a little bit one of those designer pieces that 99 people out of 100 are, it's not going to be for them because it's really big and it's really bold and it's Russian demantoids and diamonds. And that's the fact. Now, if you're like me, I'm the 1 out of 100. Usually if 99 people out of 100 are not going to wear it or love it, I'm going to love it because it's something different. It's the whole point. And we can't, even though we do our classics here, it can't just, any one given show just can't be all the classics because we have, you know, we have to fill in 3 hours of brand new items every time. So there's only so many different diamond bands you can show. This is that unusual oversized designer piece. It's 66 points of the demantoids. You can see there's actually a few of them of different sizes put together, but they're all matching. That is a very large diamond weight at 204. We don't see many diamond rings that give us 204 in diamonds, and that's only really the foundation of this style. It's meant to be really imitating the look of an orchid, and it's in yellow gold. That has everything to do with this markdown. It was $69.99. So when you've got these designer pieces and they inherently go for more money, that's the way the world works, isn't it? You want an unusual car, it's probably going to be more money. You want an unusual home, it's probably going to be more money. You want an unusual piece of jewelry, fashion, accessories, you name it. Usually the unusual or the limited edition or what have you, they're more money. This is not. This is a rather pedestrian price tag, and that's where it was. And guess what? $69.99 did not do the trick. Tonight, we get you a better price. There is only this one. It's got to stay, but we're going to size it. So when we say stay, it stays in the yellow. Although, if you were just purely a white metal gal, this would work for you simply because it's got so much diamond weight. It reads on the hand more white than it does yellow. I'll show that to you next. You can see and judge for yourself there, but take a look at it. And we're going to make it really affordable right now. First caller on this one. I know it's a great designer style. Look at the many layers and layers and layers that it has built around it and underneath it. And then this is what it looks like on. So see what I mean about really reads as a white metal piece, even though it's in the yellow gold. Okay. We got to make sure that we get this one home. And I don't even love the discounted price as much as I love the price in my mind that I am sure if we take it down to a ridiculous below rock bottom, then it's going to go. That's all we're trying to do. Look at the layers. The intricacy of this design is why we're not making it anymore. It's so labor intense. For the diamond weight and the Russian demantoid weight, and that's what we look at it for, that's how we evaluate it. You know what? It's really about the labor. The labor can be more money than all the stones and gold in it because it's so impressive. And it's not $69.99. We need a caller. Do we have anybody who loves it? I know this is a little bit of this is a little more of the obscurity, right? Which we love, that designer jewelry. And for those of you that know, this is the kind of piece in the retail world you're spending 6 figures for. although they're not going to have the Russian demontoids because retailers don't really have Russian demontoids. Have yet to see a Russian demontoid offered in a retailer ever. I've heard stories. I've not been in every retailer across the world. That would be a fun mission, though. I wouldn't mind. I'd be up for the challenge. If they said, go look at every piece of jewelry that exists in the world, that would be a fun challenge. I'd be up for it. But you know what? Russian demontoid is just that level of rarity that most people have never heard of it, let alone own it. It is something to have multiple stones matched up like this is incredible. It's not $69.99. I'm going to blow it out. First caller. Nobody's on the lines. So you got like a runway that's clear here for you. And we're going to make it $2,999 instead. Still have our big 9.5 carat tanzanite here. Still have the Russian demontoid for the moment. You know what I need to do? Let's make something really affordable. In an emerald. Let's bring out an affordable emerald from Colombia. That's what's next. Green and just clean and lovely. We'll bring that out coming up. Something affordable for everybody. We did have that heart-shaped ruby necklace. That's still one left. Still, couldn't even sell that thing out. My goodness. That's my first sign of trouble. Let's go to our emerald pendant coming up. That's $29.99 if you like the orchid. This is a different color of green, not as much neon, just a real true classic grass green here with a Colombian emerald. Now, not oversized, but really classic. Still has a halo around it. Diamonds in the bail as well, and what a great look this is. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. Hey, we've got very few of these to go around. And here's a piece that is supposed to be, oh, is that it? $16.99 tonight? Let's help you. This is item number 716. New today, really excited about it. May's birthstone, doesn't matter, you can just love an emerald. It's one of the big three, so chances are, no matter who your jewelry lover is in your life, you've probably heard of rubies and emeralds and sapphires and diamonds. This has two of those four big stones, really well known, but there is obviously an obstacle to get quality. And to get quality like we have here, we showed you the best emerald. Do you remember, I mean, it was early in the show, maybe you weren't with me, but we had the best emerald here. I brought it out for a customer request. It didn't go. I got to tell you, it's the best flippin' emerald we have. It really is, by far. And it's a lot of money, you know? It's supposed to be in the tens of thousands. We got it down to $58.88. So we clearance priced it out, but it's the best emerald we have. And the deal is, why? Because it's clean. And the problem with getting a big size is you can't get clarity. The problem with getting a smaller size of emerald, like this is not a huge size, it's a 40-pointer. But it still has the same issues getting clarity as a 1 carat or a 2 carat or a 3 carat does. It's all across the board. This isn't just a matter of the bigger stones have the trouble. It's a matter of they all have trouble giving clarity. It's a type 3 stone no matter what its size or shape is. So to get an oval that is clean, listen, a lot of people tell me this all the time. They go, I love emeralds. It's one of the huge must-have. Like everybody's trying to get emeralds. But so many people say, I'm just never going to own one because everything that I see that I love that's got a decent quality is like the price of a house. Correct. And then the ones that I see that are in my budget are either man-made, they're crystals, they're glass, or they're really not that pretty, right? They're really opaque. They look like green mossy rock, like something, a river rock that's been gathering moss for a decade, right? That's not what we want it to look like. And so to get in that happy median, let's get you quality, let's get you the great price. And that's about what I'm going to do just because I want to hear the phones ring. I want to hear some phones ring before I leave you tonight. And we've got an hour and 8 minutes, and I'm desperate to hear those phones ring. And so I'm going to take this piece that is a $16.99 price tag, that my lowest possible price, I'm going to show it to you. It's right there. I'll show it to you up close. I'm going to give you a value that is better than the $9.99, which is the bright red. Stop right there. Don't go any further. Don't you dare even think about it. Go any lower than $9.99. I'm going to just try something here. And we're going to see if we can hear phones ring. And we had a really affordable ruby necklace, almost sold out, one left. Maybe if you want to have rubies, you get that necklace, and then you get this as your emerald piece, and you're set. But at $9.99, if you're still going to be going, should I? It's a really good quality. It's a really good price tag. Maybe I should pick up the phone. I'm going to make this a no-brainer deal. We're just going to say, get it now, not $888, not $777. Let's not tell anyone we did this. It's Wednesday night. Let's keep this on the hush-hush. I'm going to start having to call in this like a different show. I used to call it What's New Wednesday. We got a lot of what's new, but I have to call it the let's keep it between you and me Wednesday because that's what we're having to do with prices. It's not even $6.99. $5.99. This is genuine Colombian emerald with diamonds completely surrounding it and diamonds in the bale as well. And it's not going to be $5.99 because I still, do you hear it at home? I don't hear anything. Nothing. Silence. So here's what I'm going to do instead of $5.99, white, yellow, or rose. Dare I say, this could be another gift option. This could be a way to get a really, really, really important emerald for somebody you care about. $5.99, it's not going to be. Still need to hear those phones ring. Take a look at it. Not even $5.99. There's one. One phone. I hear it. Now I'm going to hear two. Let's hear two. That's too much to ask. Never mind. Just be happy you got a phone to ring. No, I'm going to go for it. I want to hear two phones. Maybe three. Let's get everybody a pendant. A stunning Colombian emerald pendant. Not $5.99. I'm going for two phones. Oh, there's the second one. Let's go three. Look at that. Look at that piece. I'm not afraid to come in close on our emeralds. You notice how most people, when they got an emerald on TV, they're going, all of a sudden the camera goes, whoop, like, okay, don't come any closer. As I went further back, it's glowing more and more and more and more, and now we're going to go, whoop, coming close. Look at that stone. Look at that stone. Look at that. Not even going to be, oh, diamond weight? No, we need to ignore that. But there are 14 points in diamonds. I'm just not obviously charging them. I'm not charging you a penny for those diamonds. I'm not charging you for the emerald. At this point, I might have the gold covered there, but not the labor, not the emerald, and not the VS diamonds, and it's not even $599. Boy, oh boy, this is a tough one. I'm going to make it even better. We've got 5 minutes till the top of the hour, and oh, I hope you stay with me for the last hour because who knows what I'm going to have to do in the last hour. But I'll tell you right now, we're going to go even lower on this one, and this is where, please, I'm asking you politely, do not tell anybody this happened. Do not tell a friend. Do not tell a family member. Do not. Just don't even tell our competition. We don't want to know. This is the kind of value I want to keep on the down low. I want to keep under the wraps. I don't want anyone knowing about this because this is not allowed. Going forward, we can't see this. It's not even $500. I'm ready to get you an emerald pendant of a lifetime. It is $499. $499. Half off of what it should be at my absolute lowest, $9.99. Take a look at this, $4.99. We'll give it 60 seconds, and then hopefully that one will be gone. That is a really good piece. And you can see that clarity right there, how stunning that is, how bright it is, how amazing. And yet you're still getting that true Colombian material. All right, we're going to have to do that last hour all auction thing. You want to do it? I tried on Monday, and literally nobody called me. I can do this. If you guys want to see anything on a zero to start auction, I'll do it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put up a big diamond band to start it. And that'll maybe get you inspired. I'm going to put up diamonds are like a set price, right? We all know about diamonds. I'm going to take a huge diamond band, 3 rows, 1.5 carats in diamonds. I'm going to auction it off. And I'm not going to start with an open. I'm going to start at nothing. And I'm not putting a reserve on it. Top of the hour is almost here. Let's do this. 8370. So this band, just so you know, has been here about 3-4 times in our history. I'm trying to look exactly. It looks like 3 times. And it's $29.99 because, well, look at it. It's got really big individual diamonds. It's a really big total diamond weight. And the way they're set, this is called martini setting. No vodka required. Ladies, gentlemen, Tony, top of the hour is not quite here. Maybe we can get this done before the top of the hour gets here. I'm supposed to get $29.99 for this ring tonight. Hasn't been here in a while. I think we all know that diamonds are on the upswing. Gold is too. Diamonds are. Carat 47. This is not a typical diamond band. Carat 47, all larger stones. It's actually the middle row, slightly smaller than what's on the outside, top and bottom. Why are they so striking? Why does this look different? Martini setting. It just means it's a fancy way to say 3 prongs instead of 4. 4 prongs around a diamond tends to make it look very squared off. It adds a lot of gold bulk. This makes it look a little bit more like a really cool design, almost like a fancy cut diamond, if you will, because the prongs are actually 2 at the base and then 1 at the top. So it really makes it look almost like a zigzag pattern, if you will. I'm going to show it to you on the hand. It's going to be a zero to start, no reserve auction. Because if my prices don't work on any given night, and we're having one of those deals right now, where first hour crazy, second hour not so much. If my prices aren't working, I still need to stand here for an hour and 2 minutes and move some jewelry. So my solution that I started doing a few months ago is when this rare predicament happens, I literally let you pay whatever you want for it. And whether we have 1 bidder or 10 or 100, that's going to determine where this ends up. But right now, I have a $3,000 diamond band that, by the way, looks pretty good. It's big. It's 1.5 carats in diamonds. They're all VS, and it looks like that. It looks essentially like you've stacked 3 rings together, and we're at 0. Now, are you going to end up, is it like eBay where I bid for, I had a $500,000 car and I bid $500 and I was, oops, the auction ended and they said, reserve not met. Oh, so I don't get that car for $500? No, you don't. That's not how this works. If you bid $100 and you're the only bidder, and FYI you might be, then it sells for $100. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll pay for it. You don't. That's how it works. So let's see if we have it open. We're looking for $100. It's in, oh yeah, this is our CZ. No, it's not CZs. This is our still seamless. For those of you going, what is going on? Why is there a 0 on the screen? Because I am that ready to hear from you guys. And I'm going to try to entice you to pick up a phone and call that number tonight. That's what I'm going to do. Do we have $100? Woohoo! We got $100. Who is it? We got $100. We're selling it. We got $100. Who is it? 1 bidder, $100. And Judy, I can't take it back now. Judy gonna be mad if I say, never mind, we got $100. What? Is she upping her own bid? Oh, she has 400 and I just assumed 100. Oh, okay. Judy actually wants to get all y'all scared. And she said, don't even bother me. This is my ring. I'm going to bid 400 and scare all you away. We got $400 from Judy. How much? 500. Sean's got 500. Let me try it on here. $500 we have. It's a $3,000 ring. There's no way around that except for this method right here. 600 back to Judy. Only 2 bidders so far. Where are my bidders? 2 bidders. That's it so far. That's what it looks like on. Oh, you can have any gold you want, any size you want. Yes? $700 has been bid. $700 has been bid. Jason, I'm sorry, do you have a bid? Oh, you can just yell it out. $800. He's so polite. Just yell it out. Be rude and uncouth with me. $900 we have. Jess has 9. $900. And click, 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 click. What happened? I literally just saw one, well, hold on. I just saw 5 phones go back in their cradle at the same time. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't get it past you guys. This is, you were right. It is a $200 ring and suddenly you're paying that. No! I'm fascinated. I can see most of the phone bank here in my eyesight here in my peripheral. And it was almost like all in unison. Everybody's phone went back down in the cradle when the $900 bid from Jess came in. $900 came in. It was like every operator having the phone lines all set their phones back in the cradle. And I'm not sure why when it's a $3,000 ring at $900 and never ever. I can't do, so like the best case scenario, if this were, okay, I'm sorry if you know this already, but when we do a carat 47 in diamonds typically, if they're smaller diamonds, if they're 1-point stones, these are not, but if they were 1-point stones, our best price would be $1,470. How did I get that number? Where'd that come from? $1,000 a carat on VS diamonds cannot happen anywhere else. Every now and then it'll happen here on accents. That is obviously not an accent ring. It's got 3 rows and a lot of gold, so that's why it was $3,000. But look at how far away we are from even if it were just going to be kind of our normal accent price, if that were $1,470. This is wild. We have 900, and we're going to see if we have anybody else. And by the way, the top of the hour just arrived. So if you just tuned in and you're like, oh my goodness, it's Wednesday night, I should probably check in with TVON, see if they're still around. I don't know how much longer with values like this we could be. But this is a one-off, right? This is just a little, I'm just seeing who's out there tonight. I started this at 0. We haven't made a lot of progress. We're only at $900 and we're looking for anybody else. This is going to be a final 2 minutes on this auction and then it's gone. It's going to be sold. I'm happy to do this for the rest of the night, but I'm going to need your requests. You know what else we have is a big yellow diamond. That'd be an adventure. We'll do that. We'll do that next. We'll put up a big old yellow diamond. It's a $79.99 ring. We'll put it up next. 0 to start auction. I'm going to commit to it. There you go. I'm going to commit to it. And then after that, that's what I have here to show you. Then, you know, you can let me know what you want to see. But we're at $900 on a carat 47 diamond band. This is obviously not normal. It's a final 2 minutes. It'll be wrapped up. You could literally extract all the diamonds and throw them away and have more than $900 worth of gold. And we have all the diamonds where I'm going to opt to leave them in there for you. And we're at 900. So final 2 minutes and we wrap it up. And then coming up next is our huge 1 carat yellow diamond that I am literally supposed to sell tonight for $79.99. And it's also going to be a 0 to start auction. So if you were planning on going to sleep, I would say stay with me for 56 more minutes. It's probably going to be worth your jewelry love and while. It really will be. Take a look at this. Final call, 2 minutes. Let's try it on again. Let's see what it looks like on the hand. Let's remind you, you can do white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And let's see where it goes, because it's up to you, and no reserve is kind of the beauty of what's happening here. Because otherwise, trust me, the reserve would be cost. And therefore, the reserve would be closer to $2,700, not $900. Instead, you've got side-to-side triple row. Look at that martini set, meaning 3 prongs around each round brilliant diamond in the top row and the bottom row. And you've got another 90 seconds now to jump in if you want to try and steal this ring. That's what it looks like. Kind of like the look of a stack of 3 in 1. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, you decide. 1 minute left, and we say toodaloo, ta-ta, bye-bye, and that's it. It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. And look at that, side to side across the hand. I'm not, you know, I don't have a teeny tiny little baby finger, right? This is a major, major look. It's a major, major wow. I love when people hire these, you know, hand models so that everything looks gigantic because, you know, their hand is like 3 inches by 1 inch, right? This is where, again, real life, this is a major, major ring. I know, because it just seems so alarming that when you look at this price, we kind of get this image of what a ring is going to be. Because when you shop for jewelry and you know diamonds and you know gold, $900 doesn't get you very far, right? So to have a carat 47 in diamonds and to have this amount of gold and to have that side to side across the hand and to give you that presence and look, and they're not ugly diamonds. They're not SI diamonds, which are pretty diamonds. They're not SI1, SI2, like ugly diamonds or I3s. To me, I'm sorry, that's really rude and awful. Forgive me, but I quality diamonds are not attractive. That means they have so many inclusions, they're basically like a haze, right? They don't look good, they don't sparkle. If you start to get into SI, okay, some SI stones can be fairly pretty, but VS is that next step up. And we're looking for $1,000, yes or no? Let me know if we've got it. Anybody thinking about it or verifying? Because the clock is out. And I think the best thing to do, Andy, probably is take this yellow diamond in my hand and say, oh, never mind, we need that for something else. I'm sorry, that wasn't supposed to be out here tonight. And take it away, because I'm about to put this yellow diamond up for auction as well. Oh, no. So final call, do we have $1,000? Yes or no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. Let's do it. I got the yellow diamond. Here it is. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I say that because those are the really, 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 really big yellows around it, too. Oh, no. That's why it's the $79.99 ring tonight. Brand new. 586. Item number 101 VS Center. Oh, no. Of all the pieces to have in front of me when I go on a 0 to start, no reserve rampage. This is not good. But welcome to Thursday. It's not Thursday. It feels like Thursday. It's not. Or is it Monday? Who knows? If it's nighttime and I'm here, it's either Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday. But I still don't realize I work on Mondays, and I've been doing it for like forever. So I don't know. 101 VS Stone here. 101. I went a lot of years with Mondays off, and I miss it. So anyway, it's Wednesday tonight. We are live, and what you're about to see for the next 53 minutes is I don't know. I can't tell you. What we're about to do for the next 52 and a half minutes, I can't even venture to tell you what's going to happen because I don't know. This is a live show, and we are begging you to stay with us for another 50 or so minutes just to see what happens, and maybe if you're so inclined, just dial in and grab a piece of jewelry for free because that's what's happening. It certainly happened. There were a lot of free elements on that last auction, which is now gone. Thank you. Here's our 101 yellow diamond. We've certainly upped the ante from a carat and a half in white diamonds to a carat 01 in a natural, fancy, cushion cut, brilliant yellow. I started this show so optimistically because this, if you missed it, is one of the biggest days of the year for jewelry. Did you know that? Not because it's June 7th or June 8th now on the East Coast. Happy June 8th, East Coasters. But actually because this is the first show we've had since the JCK Jewelry Show wrapped up. So we have a lot of new designer pieces, this one included. And a lot of those, we spent our first hour, 2 hours getting those out the door. And now we've got pieces that still need a home. And so we're going to combat a little lighter viewership as we do on weeknights here on the later portion of the evening with a, first I got to make sure you know what's going on here because there's also going to be 25 points in white diamonds, but there's also this really important outer halo, which are the huge yellow diamond round brilliants. That's another 61 points. Remember again, kind of like what we talked about just a moment ago, these are bigger. They're bigger stones individually and they're yellows. And they're round brilliants. So that shouldn't be your normal. I know it's easy to go, oh, look, that's 86 points in diamonds. How they are distributed and what color they are and how important they are individually is important. So what you have here, sure, a carat 87 in diamonds. It's how we have them set there. Carat 01 middle, big yellows on the outside, gives you that two-tone gold, two-tone diamonds, all natural. It is a $79.99 ring. How many times have I said it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we're supposed to get $79.99. Obviously, I'm going to struggle to get that tonight. I've learned that because when you're here for 129 minutes on a Wednesday, you get a feel for the audience. You get a feel for the night. So this is why we do these shows live. We adapt, or at least I try to adapt, to make sure that you are rewarded handsomely for being with us. And Tony, I'm going to do it. 0 to start. No reserve. $100, I almost said $1,000 increments, that would be appropriate as well. But I'm going to make it $100 increments with your prerogative to do power bids if you want to, just like our last auction started with a $400 bid. You can do that if you want, or you can just go with 100. Whatever's in your budget, whatever works for you, whatever you think the stone or the diamond or the ring or the whole collection is worth. But we are once again, and I'll reiterate it, I think we all know where pieces like this go these days. We've been warning of what's happening. We were obviously, all of our representatives got back on Monday night from the big JCK show in Las Vegas, and prices are staggering. I have the most of the moment wholesale pricing on every stone you can imagine written down. I was studying it before the show tonight. It's incredible. I wasn't able to make it out because I'm here with you guys. But I got to tell you, yellow diamonds is one of the big ones. We've been telling you about it. It's not just a sales thing. It's not just a something I say. It's really happening. I've been telling you guys, get our yellow diamonds now because the yellow diamonds we have here are going to be changing in price. This is the most foolish thing I could possibly do right now is put a 0 to start. Do we have $100? We got $100. How much? 700. Don't be intimidated. Look at the piece as a whole. You know exactly where it's supposed to go at $79.99. That's why that price is up there. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Try it on. Yeah, $800. 2 bidders only. $800 we have. I love it. We got $800 and 2 bidders only. That's when you know things are going well, when you only have 2 bidders. Yes? Nobody else? All right. So far, 2 bidders. But we're just getting started. We got $1,000 over there. Thank you. $1,000. Is that classic or what? But adding that extra outer halo with the yellows is a lot of fun. And only 2 bidders still. How about that? How much? 11. Thank you. $1,100 has been bid. Oh, this is going to be problematic. You already know. Only 2 bidders this whole time. Wow. Not a good sign. And we're at $1,100 only. That does not cover the band that you see there. That band right there, that band. Just that band. More than $1,100 to get a gold band. That's where gold's at. That's what it does. How about having round brilliant yellows? Any other bids? 14. Thank you. Who do you have there? I think it's 15. 15 now. 15's to Jess. Do you want to go 16 or more? Okay. 1,800. We have a new bidder. Just chimed in. They're just getting set. It looks like a new register, perhaps. Not sure, but we're going to find out. We are only at $1,800. Anybody's welcome to come on in. So I'm going to go this extra mile here. I'm going to tell you where 1 carat yellow diamonds are right now. So this actually I didn't need to be in at JCK. I've got one of the close friend of mine is actually one of the biggest diamond dealers on the West Coast. Okay, and You know what the specialty is? Fancy diamonds. That's the specialty. Supplies to the biggest companies, the biggest names, the biggest retailers. That is their supplier. So when you walk into a Tiffany, a Cartier, a Van Cleef, that's whose diamonds you're buying. The difference is he's the wholesaler, they're the retailer. They mark theirs up about 25 times what they paid. Keep this in mind. I'm not going to stand up here and talk about retail because I'm not trying to beat retail. But when we have a wholesaler who is offering VS yellow diamonds like this, same quality, same color, same clarity, and when he's offering them to the trade, me, my colleagues, those designers, the folks that were at the jewelry show the past few days, and he's taking 101 yellow diamonds that are VS, and he's offering them for over $12,000, that's where I think we've got you a value at 18. And by the way, those stones are loose. They are not set into jewelry. That is the of the moment. Where are prices at? By the way, that same gentleman was offering them about 6 months ago, right at the end of the year, starting off 2023, end of 2022. Do you know what he was asking? Those were $8,000 yellow diamonds. They've gone that far up in 6 months. And that is a little bit, diamonds go up, they do, but usually it's a little bit more of a steady climb. It's a little more incremental. It doesn't do these major, upticks like this. We have 18. Obviously, I can't sell the ring. Who's our leading bidder? Sherry. We have no reserve, Sherry. Does she have a yellow diamond from us already? We have no other bidders at all. That's it. Sherry's on the line. Nobody else. Well, Sherry, I have no reserve and I'm obligated to sell it, but I got to ask her, is there anything I can offer her to not take this ring? That's the kind of loss I'm at right now. I told you, this is obviously the stupidest thing I can do, is put up pieces like this with so limited of an audience, but that's what's happening. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. Is there anything I can offer her to not take it? No? Okay. Smart lady. 1,800 we have. 2 minutes coming up. We have somebody verifying. We'll see if they want to jump in. That is not a ring I can sell at $1,800. Obviously, I'm obligated to do that. Have you ever? I'm going to ask you sincerely now. I have a computer. I know TVON. I'm an employee here. I've never sold a 1-carat yellow diamond. In my history of standing up here every night, I've never sold a 1-carat yellow diamond for $1,800. Not loose. And by the way, I used to sell more. A lot of you remember. You remember me back when I started a long time ago? I sold more loose stones than I did jewelry, believe it or not. Slinging the rocks. 4 nights out of the week, the other 3 were jewelry. 4 and 3. I did more gems even back then. And that was, by the way, 2003 to 2010. 2003 to 2010, I never sold a 1-carat yellow diamond for $1,800. That was a long time ago, okay? Obviously here, I've never sold a 1-carat yellow diamond loose for $1,800. Do we have anybody at 2,000 or more, or what do we have, 19? Or I just heard somebody, yeah, I know we got a couple bidders. So it doesn't look like we're quite done yet. We have some new people who just jumped in. This is problematic, but only if you're me. Take a look, and luckily you're not. So here we go. I'm sorry, what's the bid? 19. Oh, we have 19? Okay, who was at 19 first? You were at 19? All right, is anyone at 2? No, okay. So we're at 19. Uh-oh. 2,000 back to Sherry. 2,000, she's not ready to throw it in yet. 2 minutes is not starting yet till I'm down to 1 bidder. And we're not there yet. We got 2 bidders. How much? 21. 21. I've never sold a 1-carat yellow diamond for 2,100 either. And this has 61 points of yellows, 25 points in white diamonds. You all know that. You know that. You know what's up. You know what happens. Here it is on the hand again if you missed that earlier, because we had the top of the hour. We started this right before. Then we've had the top of the hour. What is that? Is she up in her own bid? 23. I see what she's doing. She's trying to get everyone else to bow out. And look, it's working. Jason's out. Allison's out. Anybody else? Uh-oh. No, say it's not so. We can't do this. We can't do this. Is that still Sherry over there? It is? I like the strategy. Sherry with the strategy. It worked, Sherry. We've only got one other caller thinking about it right now. Allison thinking about it. Maybe Sean thinking about it. Nope, Sean is not. Let's give it a final 2 minutes. Here we are again. Never seen this value. Never seen a price like this. There will officially be tales told of the June 7th, what can we call it? Something nice. It's the June 7th diamond deal. This has never happened before. And I can vouch to you, because of what it's costing us to get yellow diamonds, because we don't have a whole batch of them. This is not something that we had. Our ownership, you know how we're normally pulling from private collections? We'll take a ruby that's been here for 36 years. We'll take a sapphire that's from a private collection from 3 generations ago. We don't do that with diamonds because they weren't diamond people. There's usually a different group. Diamond people are usually a little different than colored stone people. It's kind of different. If you specialize in colored stones, you don't usually do diamonds. It's weird, but that's usually the way it goes. You're one or the other in the business. This family that is in charge of this company is all about color. So when it came to bringing diamonds, colors of diamonds for the first time, this is why they weren't here. For the first 2.5 years I worked here, we did not have a yellow diamond at all. Not one, 0. No pinks, no greens, no chameleons, no yellows. That was something you had asked for, and we wanted to add to our collection to diversify what we bring. So these are not something we actually just have that we can pull from a private stash. They have to be acquired. And that is where, again, there is no acquisition of diamonds at this price. So much so, and that's been this way for a while. There's been 2 years running that the Argyle mine has been closed. So we've seen a huge upswing on pricing since then. And that is precisely why, no, I cannot do $2,300 or $2,400 or $2,500 for that matter, but here we are. One bidder left, final 2 minutes, and this is what I would implore you to do. If you are in the business, you're buying this. If you want a yellow diamond ring to gift, you're buying this. If you wanted or have thought about a yellow diamond and you want to own one at some point in time, whether that's 2023 near the end of it, whether that's 2 years from now, 5 years from now, this is where you get in, because if value is important to you, and let's face it, it's important to all of us, there's not going to be one like this. This clearly is only possible because this was a 0 to start, no reserve auction on a really, 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 really weird Wednesday. So how about this? We give it a final 2 minutes and we sell it no matter what. I am going to sell it. Still our same leader over there. She gets it. She knows. If anybody else wants to jump in, we're looking for $2,400 as the next minimum bid. Power bids are welcome. It's a strategy that's played well already and worked well for some of our bidders already. Final 2 minutes, and then it sells. I have nothing I can do about it except willingly size it for you, change the gold color, and send it to your doorstep for free. That's all I can do. That's all I can do and will do, despite the fact we're going backwards so many thousands of dollars. So our last call is now. It's 2 minutes on the clock, and we say, bye-bye. Take a look at it. That's it, guys. 23. We're looking for 24 more. Yes. No. Trying it on is only going to help the cause. Is she sure? If I try it on again, people are going to see how big and beautiful and bold it is. And then there's probably going to be a, who knows, maybe a $4,000 or $5,000. No, there's not. Just come on in. If you like it, try it. And remember, if it's something that gets home to you and arrives in your doorstep in a couple of days and you go, if you say anything but, OMG, send it on back. No problem. Send it back. We'll be happy to have it back. That's the best thing that could happen right now. It's just send it on back. And maybe we try this on a normal day, right? Maybe I get $79.99 next week. Okay, maybe not next week. It's summertime, right? It's summertime. So maybe October. October when the weather's cold and everybody's inside and, you know, getting ready for the holidays. I know. Can't even imagine that, right? It's not even summer yet, officially. We can't even talk about that. But that's when we get busy, you know? Everyone's at home and not on vacation and starting to think about all the big holidays upcoming. Well, that's when we would probably, $79.99, no problem. Out the door goes. A little different situation here in June. Which, by the way, speaking of being in, can I just please, we're here in California. We have seen, who hasn't seen the photographs of the East Coast? For all my East Coasters, please, 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 please take care of yourselves in that crazy air. We're Californians. We know all about it. We go through it for many months out of the year usually. It's upcoming for us. That is nothing to mess with. Please, for those of you affected by the poor air quality, my New Yorkers, my New Jersey folks, my Pennsylvania folks, and everybody else in the region, please, please be cautious and take precautions. Put those masks on. Stay inside if you can. Take care of yourselves, because that stuff is nothing to mess around with. We go through a terrible fire season out here. We deal with that a lot out here. It's not a good situation. Do not take it lightly. Okay. And we feel for you guys, because we know how horrendous it is to breathe that air. So please take care. Okay. So we have 23. Do we have 24 from anybody? I don't know, but we're checking it out here. Let's see if we, Allison, are you on this one? Anybody on this one? 2400, yes or no? Is my clock gone? I guess so. With my little public service announcement, I think my clock, yep, disappeared. All right, that's it. 24, yes or no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That is gone. Have I had any requests of anything else we need to see auctioned off? Nope. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll open it up to your requests if you have any. I do have a yellow, you know what's fun? We've got yellow diamond earrings here that are just kind of different and interesting. It's a hoop, and there's just one pair, and they're big. I know that looks like a band ring, but it's actually, you get a pair of them here. They're a hoop earring. They're fabulous. If you have any requests of anything you'd like to see auctioned off tonight, let me know. Otherwise, I got some other new pieces here that haven't been seen yet tonight. I want to get you a look at. 6474, but if we want to be here tomorrow, we should probably, don't worry, I can discount like this on my own, but we'll just leave it up to you. If you have any requests of anything you'd like to see auctioned off, or, you know, start at nothing, you let me know. Otherwise, I do have some new pieces like 6474, which is just a 318 diamond hoop with yellows, all yellow diamonds in the middle there, and then the white diamonds around them. This reminds me so much of a band we did once upon a time. It's 318 of the cushion cuts. There are going to be 5 per earring, so 10 in total. So that means they're over 31 points a piece. That's really close to 1/3 of a carat, but then you also have 95 points in white diamonds. So it's quite tremendous to get 413 in diamond weight, where that majority are your yellows. And I got to try one on. I'm going to show you here the length, because they're not an inside-out style. We put everything's really large in the front, so we just, when you have a little larger presence, yes. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I did show one. It's the Carat 01. Linda Shore. Do you want to tell her where it's at, Jess? Is she still on the line? Okay. You got it, Linda. We'll show it again. Take a look. That's a 1-inch drop. Like I was saying, with the bigger stones in the front, we generally don't do an inside-out style, because when they're really big stones at the front, you don't see much of what's happening in the back. I will try one on so you see exactly what we're talking about, but it's also going to be a really great value. They've got a $99.99 price tag. We're going to help you out a little bit. Let's help you out in a big, big way. Let's get you the value of a lifetime on this fabulous band. Make it really simple and easy. This is what they look like on, so you get an idea there how big they are and how much presence you get with those big cushion cuts. We can go back to our wheel. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to make this a real simple, easy deal, and we can discount. Like I said, we don't have to spend a lot of time on auctions if I'm just discounting everything 90% off where they were supposed to be. And what we're going to do here, because I tell you that retail, 100,000 plus on this. I mean, I'm not kidding, because they're 1/3 of a carat. Almost. I mean, we're like 32 points each there on those cushion cuts. If you don't think that's a $100,000 earring, that's a $100,000 earring. But we had them for $99.99. I'm going to take you like 90% off the retail, and we're going to do, well, you know what? Let's do better. Make them $39.99 first caller, and then we'll show that pink diamond again. It's a very, very special stone, but the good news is it's not the $65,000 pink diamond. And you know why that is? Well, I'll tell you when we see it. Really good. And congratulations on that yellow diamond ring. Oh, you know what else we have? Black diamond earrings. Huge trillion cut black diamonds. Let me flash these. Diamond lovers. Look what we have here. A faceted stone. So not flat across the table facet like they usually are, but prismatic faceting. I love that. Let's show the pink diamond. Now, the reason this is so affordable for what it is, because every 1 carat diamond I've had is pretty much either $100,000 here or $65,000. This one's a little different. And it's item number 641, and it's got really good diamonds around it. Now, I ask you, what color is it? And I mean that sincerely. It's a real question. I literally want you to answer it. What color is that stone? And you're probably thinking, but you already told me what color it is. The reason I ask you that is because, yes, it's a pink diamond. But the reason it's so affordable for a 101 pink diamond is because, as the graphics tell you, the GIA cert has it listed as a fancy brownish pink. Brownish, they say brownish pink. And that's going to be in the cert. We're going to show that to you next. It is a 1 carat 01. We have two other options, 100,000, 65,000. If you want our others, which, by the way, are so much more pale than this stone. So what GIA says brownish pink, what they're trying to tell you is this has got really, really good saturation. And that's exactly what it is. I'm going to tell you something sincerely here. I'm always sincere with you guys. I just find it's the only way to be in this business because there's a lot of stuff in this business that's anything but. So my mantra is sincerity. Authentication, just authentic, sincere self. Just like I'm just your friend. I'm not a salesperson because I'm not. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson. It's not my training. It's not my background. It's not my education. I'm a journalist. I take that seriously today. I may not be reporting the news on a 30-second stand-up. Instead, I do 3 hours. And it's a lot harder. But I'm going to tell you, there are many, many days when I go, ooh, yeah, remember those good old days? But the point is I love jewelry, and I love to shop. But more importantly, what takes precedent is saving money. I don't believe a good shopper, I don't believe a shopper's a good shopper until you're doing it the right way. And you're getting great, what have you, fill in the blank, for a great price. That's what I'm here to do. And I'm going to tell you something. Sincere, authentic. I've had a 102 and a 109 here many times. They still are here. They're in a vault somewhere. We can bring them out. They're lighter. They are just a lighter pink. They read as a light pink diamond because they don't have the label brown in them. This is a brownish pink, but that brownish color that the GIA is describing the saturation level that is what makes this, in my gemology opinion, a better stone because it's actually a deeper color. When you look at the stone, this goes back to my original question I posed, what color is it? Because that's what I ask. Is it pink? Does it look brown? Not in the least, not in the slightest, not at all. I say all that because it's also a tremendous discount versus all of our other 1 carat pinks we've ever had, which are 2, because of that word brownish in the cert. That's why. That is why. Because they label it as a brownish pink. That is why there is a tremendous discount on this one versus the other carat 02 and the carat 09 that I have here in this vault. So let's take a look at it. Pink, right? It reads as pink to the eye. Certainly does. It has the rose gold setting, and then look at this beautiful kind of floral firework that just emanates from the center. That's a 179 diamond weight you're getting. All bigger stones, marquise, and pear shapes. And I have one, and I'm going to show you the cert. Okay, so this cert also, we didn't do like, clarity and all that. They have the oval brilliant. Measurements are 5.5 by 7.7. 101 is the carat weight. Fancy brownish pink, there it is. Natural color, yes, that just means no treatment, no heating, no nothing. Even color distribution, there is your GIA colored diamond scale. And that's that. That's the cert. So GIA cert comes with it. It's the 101. We did everything in platinum here. Platinum in 18 karat rose gold. So the white metal you see is actually platinum. The rose gold is 18K. It's got that total weight of 280 in diamonds, which is great. And we're going to blow it out right now. Only one caller, not even 65,000, which we have a carat or 2 that's much more pale in color. That is that price. I'm going to show this one to you on the hand. This is wild. Look at that. What a piece. Oh my goodness. What a piece. What a piece. What a beautiful ring. And you know what? It's not even $59,999. Nowhere else do you get. It'd be one thing if it just said brown diamond. It's not. That's a champagne diamond. That's not it. It's a brown pink. And I'm going to tell you right now, doesn't read as brown, not in person, not on camera, not in any way, shape, or form. It's not 50,000, 40,000. It's not even going to be 39,999. This is by far the best value we have on a pink diamond, no doubt. It's that oval brilliant cut that is so beautiful. It's interesting, there's no clarity grading that we could ask for that. I got to tell you, look at that stone. You can't find a flaw. I'm going to come in even closer. You don't see a flaw in this stone. Look at that. We're coming in close. I realize I'm blocking some of the white diamonds, but I think it's worth it because that's closer a view than you're going to get in person. And I want you to look for flaws, look for clarity characteristics, look for inclusions, because that would be a view where if they were there, you'd see them. Don't you love those huge pear shapes? And then the marquise cuts. Oh, look at that. It's not even $39,000. We'll blow it out right now. First caller, this is what it's all about. Total museum piece, amazing value. We'll make it $29,999. One caller only for our carat A1, by far the best way to get a 1 carat plus in a diamond that is, yep, a beautiful, beautiful saturation level, huge size. And again, what else does it say? The word fancy. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe that our carat 02 or our carat 09 say fancy. There's a difference. The fact that this says on that cert, we all saw that, right? Or should we show it again? Fancy, brownish, pink. It's in that fancy diamond category. Most of the certs do not actually label them. You know the GIA and how strict they have stringent standards. They have very, 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 very high standards, and they are the most conservative graders in the world for diamonds. So the fact that that says fancy, brownish, pink means everything. $29,999. Can't believe it. Can't get over that you're getting anything in the fancy diamond world that's over a carat for under $30,000, but it's happening right now. Take a look at it. We'll give it 30 seconds and we got to go. Lots to show you here. Any requests you have? No other requests to get to? Okay. Well, black diamond earrings. I think we need to see those. They're fun. They're fun. This collector's piece is everything. 20 seconds. I'll try it on again. 2 people are verifying on this ring. So, and again, split payments. Go ahead. We help you do that. You know, listen, we want to make it possible. We do everything on our part to make the values as possible as we can. So if you need to, you know, pay over time, you need to break it up over a couple of cards, okay, no problem. We understand. We can do that. That's just, you know, we work with you, obviously, right? Just want to make it happen. Get you that great value. Just tell me if you got it. Yeah. Uh-huh. The very last one. The ruby necklace is gone, sold out and done. Congratulations, everybody, for getting one. If you did, well done. So that's my best value on a big diamond right there, by far, by far. I do have a gents ring. Let me flash it. It's a gents purple blue. Interesting, because sometimes we'll call, and this is why. It's got the combination of the 2 colors together. Ah, yeah, it is. Perfect way to describe it. Purple, a little more exotic, but mixed with the blues, because if it was, you know what it ends up looking like? No surprise, a tanzanite, because tanzanite has a purple and a blue and a red element. This does too. Is this a request? Linda. Is that the same Linda that wanted the pink diamond? I like her style. Yes, Jess. Yeah. Oh, she did the little signet ring? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you, Valley. Thank you. She got her little diamond signet ring and loves it. Yay. Did I tell you about my new signet ring? Oh, okay. No, I can't yet. I can't say anything. Not yet. All right, coming up, Linda. Pretty, pretty imperial topaz. I can't help but say it. It's a Padparashi color. It's the lotus blossom color. It is so distinctive and so rare. And this is an imperial that has golden and pink blended. Could it be prettier? And it's set in a bridge up high, so it's almost like it's lifted and showing off those diamonds that run all the way underneath. This is an important stone, and we got a discount on it. So Linda, this imperial, we've had really remarkable imperial topaz. Please remember, 1 source stone, all natural. Most of them are just yellow. I always say it's true. I mean, I used to say it in front of the mine owner. He would get so upset with me many years ago because I sold a lot of his stones loose, and he'd be so excited, and he knows how rare they are, and so did I. And I said in private to him several times, I said, you know, these look like citrines, right? He goes, because he's like, people don't get imperial. And I said, well, that was my theory. I said, well, a lot of imperials, let's be real. I said, I adore them. I understand them. I get it. But they look like citrines, right? They look just like kind of like a limon quartz or a citrine, right? Because they have a yellow color. He said, yeah, that's what we fight with, is that they kind of look like stones that are maybe not as important. Well, this is the most important level of this very important one source stone. It's imperial topaz. It's direct out of Ouro Preto, Brazil, but this is, make no mistake, the museum level. When you get not only an element of pink, but this amount of pink, take a look at it. It's all set up in this bridge. It's gorgeous. I love the clarity of this stone as well. It's going to be, item number is 425. It's a very special piece, and it is going to be a below out price, which we love to see, because it's not every day you get to see something like this, right? It's a super important piece. And look at the colors here. And it's 204 in the size, so also impressive that it gets over 2 carats, and it's a slightly elongated oval, which really works for this mounting. It is 136 in diamond mounting. You can see that 4 rows that run all the way through, and then 1 row top and bottom. We'll try it on. Love it in the white for contrast. You can go rose, you can go yellow, but I think the designers made the best choice possible here, and really would encourage you to think about leaving it in the white gold to give that ultimate contrast level. But it also is going to be, and we will get back to that men's ring, I promise. We just had a quick request. I've got the $89.99 ring coming way down. Do you see when there's a little bit of a hot pinky purple element through the middle? And then you see as it moves, goldens, peachy, orange, all of that's happening. It's not going to be $89.99. I'm going to try to fit this 5.5 on my finger. This one's usually one we recommend sizing up a half a size. I still do. It's just, I can fit a 5.5 on my hand now. So this is it, guys. $89.99, it's not going to be. Do we want to do this? Should we make it? Okay. Let's go crazy. First caller, let me know, Linda, if you like it, because this is going to be first caller to say yes. I've not had a 2 carat go this low. It's not even $59.99. Ouro Preto. Best of the best, mais fino, but extra, extra. Mais fino technically can be used for some of those just orangey stones, but if they have a more intense orange, I don't know. This needs a better description. It's just the top level. It's not 59. It's not 49. It's going to take a minute to get that off because that fits like a 5. So not something I should be putting on my finger. But here's what we've got for you. But I didn't think it was going to be a pinky ring kind of ring, you know? We're almost there. Okay, here it is. It's not $49.99 either. First caller, such an exquisite piece. I'll make this one $39.99. That's it, $39.99. The fancy brown pink is here. If you want it, under $30,000 for a platinum and 18 karat gold fancy brown pink. We've got black diamond earrings still to come. Anybody want yellow diamond chandelier earrings? They're here too. Look at this. There's a $300,000 pair of earrings. If you've ever seen one, let me flash these for you. This is a very large yellow diamond earring. I can make them less than $10,000 if you like them tonight. That's something we don't see very often. A chandelier yellow and white diamond earring that is also about 2.5 inches or 2.25 inches in length. That's nice. So those are here if you like them. Imperial topaz here as well. Gents ring coming up. Got to show you this purple blue on the way. It's item number 0964 coming up. And this is the gent sapphire, all unheated though. See, that's the thing. You expect these really super neon, because that's exactly what the stone is. This is the essence of neon. It has that purple blue combination. I will tell you, for those of you saying, why don't I just get a tanzanite? It's got a similar color. Remember, sapphire is a bit more durable. Makes sense. Sometimes the gentlemen like a little more durability with their gems. So you've got a great chance to pick that up for the durability level. That's always good. You've got also the Ceylon unheated. That's remarkable to get a carat 34 that looks like that and to still have that be all entirely natural. Sapphires almost always get heat treatment, almost always. But that's our 134. It's got 29 points in diamonds, and it is for one caller. We will change the gold. So if you want the yellow or the rose, no problem. Let's make this simple and easy. First caller, I can't do the $59.99 any longer. It's not going to work. So here's what we've got for you instead. Massive gents ring, great finishing on the interior, as you see right there. Great finishing all the way through. And it's going to be that purple blue. I mean, see what happens. When it sits there, it looks okay. But then when you see this face up and watch it move, that's when you get a new appreciation and a new perspective. It feels like it's doing things that even our blue wing block Ds don't do. And it's not going to be $59.99 either. There are red flashes in a sapphire. Seriously, guys and gals, when have you seen? Because I know I say red flash, we say it all the time. But it applies to the blue zoisites of the world, not sapphires. I don't think in my career I've ever said red flash with a sapphire, but it's happening in this stone. There are very distinctive and bright red flashes in this stone. And there's that purple-blue combination in concert together. Huge. The fact that's unheated, so incredibly rare. So crazy rare to get that. 59, 49, 39, 29, brand new tonight. When do we see brand new men's rings? Not all that often. Having a sapphire of this kind of quality, really amazing. It's only going to be, you know what, skip it. We'll make it better than even $2,500. We'll make it $24.99 first caller, any gold you want. And yes, any size. Take a look at it. That's going to be it. $24.99. First caller on that one. That's a great stone. And watch this again move. If you're going, did I miss the red flash? Watch this again. As we face it up to the light and you see that movement of the stone, watch what's happening there. Look at those different colors. Is it blue? Is it purple? Is it red? It's changing every time it moves. This is really cool. $24.99. Only. Big stone too at a carat 34. Love it. So that one is available if you'd like it. And yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, no problem. What do we do? Last call. Let's do a wheel. Quick blowout wheel here for the very tail end. We've got a lot of important pieces that need to go. And this is going to be the way to do it. There's a Windsor sapphire. There's a pink diaspore. And we have a giant, no, you know what? I'm just going to show this all by itself. Forget about the Windsor. Forget about the diaspore. It's all about this alexandrite. Check this out. Alexandrite, major stone. Oh, this is not real. 3-2. This is crazy. 9327. I can't believe what I'm about to do on this alexandrite. 65-point pear shape. A very elaborate mounting. Yes, it's a wider band, but it's really cut out, so there's a lot of open work, so that looks fantastic. But it's also our 65-pointer with 70 points in diamonds. In the yellow, I love it. We oftentimes see this in two-tone. I think a lot of people like just going with one color of gold, but rest assured, we're still going to go ahead and change it if you want. So if you prefer white or rose, let's do it for you. All the halo, look at how they're interspersed. Big bezels, big rounds, all the way through. You got a little pavé, got some bezel, got some prong set. Do you realize there are 3 setting styles of diamonds in this one ring? Get your favorite gold color. I'm going to do that for free. We're going to blow it out right now. 70 points in diamonds, lots of gold. But even if you typically shy away from a wider ring because of its weight in the gold, this is like built in. And meaning it's got so much of that open cutout work, it tends to be very, very comfortable as you wear it. Take a look at it there so you can really see that size as it's going to give you. It's got a really premier alexandrite with the blues and the greens, of course, changes to red under different lighting. I got to be real with you guys. This is time. We got to move a couple more pieces here in about 13 minutes. I'm going to show this to you. Watch this. There's the ring. Here's the price tag. There's the ring. There's the price tag. Started at $9,300, down to $49.99. We're going to do a little reverse auction. Okay, how does this work? It's a one of a kind. This is what you do. We've never done this before at TVON in our history. I'm going to try it right now. We're going to I'm going to keep dropping the price until it goes. Just going to keep dropping it until it goes. When you're happy with the price, you say sold. There's only one ring. This is the exact one you get. We're changing the gold and the size, and I'm literally going to take the 49, which you saw on the bag. That's what it's supposed to be tonight. And we're going to keep dropping it and dropping it. And you just call in. Wait. When it's your happy price, when you feel it's worth your while, when you feel it's a good deal, say sold. And it'll be gone. And eventually it's going to sell. So, if you're going, I don't really get it, call in if you like it, and whoever says sold first is going to get it. I'm going to keep dropping the price until it goes. We'll see what happens. It's like a reverse auction. Let's take a look at it. Jason's giving me that side eye. Do you get what's happening? Okay, let's do it together. Let's just show you. I'm going to drop the price $1,000 bucks. I'm going to make it $39.99. And I'm just going to keep dropping it until somebody says, sold, I got to have it. Because it's probably going to get real low. And I'm going to keep dropping it. How about $29.99? Now you got $2,000 saved. Gotta love this. This is going to be probably as exciting, if not more so, than our zero to start auctions. How about 2,800? 2,700? 25, 24, 23, 22. 2,000 bucks. 19.99. No, a 65-point Alexandrite does not go for under $2,000. You know what to do. When it's a price you like, just say sold. Just say sold. I really thought in 1999 somebody was going to say sold. $1,899. $1,799. $1,699. Oh no. $1,599. Oh no. $1,499. No. No, 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 no. Does anybody have it? You look like you're verifying. 3 callers on the line talking about it. $1,499. That's real low for that ring. Does anybody want it? Tell you what. 5 callers on the line. How about $1,399? Oh no. This is crazy. $1,399 for that ring? Yes, I'm going to try it on again. Here you go. We're verifying on it. Who's got it? You were looking at $1,999. I think somebody's got it. Oh, this is so incredible. I'd leave it in the yellow. You don't have to. You don't have to. They're telling me they're verifying. This cannot be real. If this is here at $1,399, I don't know what to, is it gone? Do you have it? Okay, so I think we're verifying on it. We got like 6 people talking about it. I'm so far back at cost on the mounting, it's gone. Congratulations. Well, that was interesting. Here are black diamond earrings. I might do the same thing. Who knows? These are gigantic, though. They're trillion cuts. 95.75 is the number. Yep, the Alexandrite is gone. There it is. Trillion cut, fancy cut, though. Fancy facet pattern across the top. Huge black diamonds. I'm going to do it again, guys. I'm going to do it again. The bag has one price. We're going to keep dropping them. Let me give you carat weights first on 95.75. The same thing is about to happen. We just had somebody pick up an Alexandrite at the value of a lifetime. How about black diamonds? Have we ever seen these before? No. They're 320 of trillions. There's an additional carat 21 in white diamonds. That is going to be 4 carats, 41 in diamonds. 441? They started at $59.99. That's what they're supposed to be. They're omega backs, post and hinge backing, so they're a bigger earring. So you have to have that omega backing for pierced ears to have them sit properly. And here we go. Reverse auction. I'm going to keep on dropping the price till they go. Call me if you love them. How about changing gold? We'll do it. We'll do it. Yellow gold's fine. Rose gold's fine. What a Wednesday. What a Wednesday. And congratulations, if you picked anything up today, you have set records nonstop. I did it. You did it. We all did it. Collective effort. Way to go. Let's go. Take a look. $59.99. Nope. $49.99. Oh, I have to try these on probably. You guys aren't going to, want to know or say yes until you see them from a distance and on the ear, right? So let's show you from a distance with the measurement. Then I'll try one on. You can change the gold. Don't worry about it. The omega back you will not see when they're on. I will prove that to you. They're over a ½ inch top to bottom. They will sit only like this because there is your backing. So instead of 49, this is going to be it. This is wild. And I don't know about you, but I think black and white goes with everything. Like, I could be wearing a red dress and I would wear that earring. I could be wearing, a pink and white and black boucle jacket and I would wear those earrings. You could wear anything. Denim. Canadian tuxedo. You could be wearing all denim, jumpsuit, white, doesn't matter. Color, pink, whatever it is. That's what they look like from a distance away. Look at how stunning they are from a distance away. And this, I'm a mess because I put my bangs away so you didn't see. Anyway, that's going to be the earring. That goes with absolutely everything. They're not even $49, $39. How about $29.99? It's reversing, guys. We're going to drop the price until they're gone. Take a look at them up close. $441 in diamond weight is up for grabs. And they're already $3,000 off. And we're going to keep it going because nobody has said sold, and better yet, nobody's on the phone lines yet either, which is weird because at least with the Alexandrite, we had a lot of people ready. These are so unique. They're just so unique. They're so special. They're so different, but they're so also intense in their diamond weight. And yet, they're not going to be $29.99. Apparently not. I don't know where they're going because that's up to you. How about $1,999? We're verifying right now. Let's see. What can we tell you? They got to go. This is $441 in diamonds. This is an omega back styling that has so much gold presence and so much gold weight. The omega backing and all that gold and that workmanship that you have going into it is going to cost you well over $2,000. We have 5 minutes left in the show because I can't lose any more money tonight. I can't. We have lost too much money tonight. This is your last chance. What do you think, guys? We got a couple people verifying. What do you think? $19.99 for $441 in diamonds. We'll try to show you one more item before we go. Take a look. Any requests you have on anything? I knew I was doomed when I spent a whole hour on requests. I knew that's not a good recipe. Here we go. Last chance, last call. Here we are. $9.99. $8.88, $7.77, $6.99, $5.99, $4.99, $3.99. Somebody got to take them. $2.99, $1.99. Somebody got to take them. All right, I'll keep them. I'll keep them. We'll show you one more thing. We'll show you one more thing before we go. And if there's anything I can recap, let me know. Tell me they're gone at $199. Please, Christine, tell me they're gone. You got them? Thank goodness they're gone. Congratulations, who got them? Wow. That was interesting. Oh, look what we're going to finish with. A sapphire. Let's try this one. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate you. All right. So we don't have time. We have 4 minutes left. So I got to get this one out the door. It's brand new. It's item number 945. Will, congratulations on the earrings. Well, this is what we're going to do. And might I add, you might want to be with us tomorrow because who knows what's going to happen for our Thursday. So those of you kind enough to be with us right now, join me tomorrow for more of this madness, right? Maybe we'll start the show tomorrow that way. Who knows? But this is 945. It's our Ceylon unheated yellow sapphire. That looks like a golden diamond if I've ever seen one. That's unheated, 88 points, 40 points in diamonds. Let's go. We have 3 minutes. So again, Tony, 88 points, 40 points. And those are different. They're diamonds that are round brilliance, but they're all in different shaped housings. And then you've got this really wide band of a cigar band style with the finishing on the inside. Okay, I have a $39.99 ring here. Here it is. I'm just going to take this crash and low. We don't have a lot of time. We have 3 minutes. So there's the ring, $39.99. Let's try it. I'm just going to take it to one crazy price. And I can't, like I said, I can't lose any more money tonight after this. But this is the last item probably, unless we can recap something for you. Let me know if we need to recap anything. We'll do that for you really quickly before we go. And I would say that you want to be with us tomorrow. Mark your calendar, set your alarms, be here because you never know what's going to happen. I would highly recommend it. But here's what we're going to do. 39, it's not going to be, let's just blow it out. First caller can have it for $14.99. Just blow it out, send it out right now. $14.99 and it'll be done. And Christy, I can check for you, but we already marked it down. So yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, that's our best because it was a way higher price before the show started. So I don't think we can on that one, unfortunately, just because the quality is so special. But but it's a really good one. It's a real good one. So give us requests if you have any, if there's anything you want to check on availability before the night is over. Does anyone have this one yet at $14.99? Hang on. We've got, I'm going to flash this ruby one more time. Yeah, it is our best, unfortunately. On the ruby, it's our 220. It is the best because this was a $12,999 piece. I'm going to flash the ruby one more time, and then we'll see who's got that. $14.99 for that yellow sapphire. Here's the ruby. Started, gosh, we had this way earlier tonight. This is just a looker. It's item number 945. Nope, that was the last one. This is 587, and this is that 220. Largest of many rubies I showed you tonight, but with a carat 79 in diamonds, and looks like, honestly, like a red diamond. If you've ever seen one, oh my goodness, but 220 would be really tough to find. This is our 220 private collection oval with a carat 79 in diamonds. Unfortunately, this is our best price. We did bring it down, and I'm going to show it to you. We've been doing that on some other pieces, so why not this one as well? There's the ring. There is our TVON price. It started at $25,180. It was down to $12,999. There is the ring. We're doing this one tonight for $5,888. We have one final minute left in the broadcast. If there's anything you want to check on availability, including that fancy brown pink diamond for under $30,000. We had the gents ring, which is that blue purple sapphire combination piece that was here. Also, anything else you want to check on, this ruby. As I put it on the hand for our last 30 seconds, this is such a winner. Our real just best of the best as far as everything across the board: color, clarity, size, glow, big diamond weight. That is $58.88. We want to thank everybody for joining us and shopping with us tonight. Also, a reminder, we're back to do it again tomorrow for our Thursday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you join us. You never know what's going to happen here at TVON. So I recommend being with us for these live shows. Appreciate those of you that are and are every night. We love you all so much. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you at 7 o'clock tomorrow.